Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom, where basketball lives forever. Here in GOAT James Kingdom, we attack the GOAT debate head on, where we challenge all Michael Jordan fans and all LeBron detractors to who is the GOAT of basketball. You can catch us every Sunday noon Eastern Time, right here on the GOAT James Kingdom channel, for the GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. Also, we go live Friday nights with the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer, where you catch special shows and content as a GOAT James Kingdom follower and subscriber. Also, check out the GOAT James Kingdom membership, where you can get exclusive content.
Hey, is this the Jeffrey lurking in the shadows feeling low? Envious of LeBron fans, how they glow. Cause every time they brag, it cuts like a knife. But deep down inside, they know he's the GOAT of life. Fake accounts they create just to troll and defend. In this endless battle, when will it end? Zesty Jeffries wanna shout, but they can't say it loud. Fighting for their pride, hiding in the crowd. LeBron's records haunt them, driving them insane. They wanna love the king, but it brings them pain. They know LeBron's stats, the points, the assists, but they cling to Jordan, blowing up their fists. Crying in the comments, can't admit their plight. Wrestling demons in the dark, feeling the fight. Clicking posts on hate, but inside they feel the glee. Wishing they could celebrate like the fans by the sea. Jeffries wanna shout, but they can't say it loud. Fighting for their pride, hiding in the crowd. LeBron's records haunt them, driving them insane. They wanna love the king, but it brings them pain. In the end, they just want truth to reign. Admit that they love him and get out of this game. Yeah. Zesty Jeffries lurking in the shadows, feeling low. Envious of LeBron fans, how they glow. Cause every time they brag, it cuts like a knife. But deep down inside, they know he's the GOAT of life. Fake accounts they create just to troll and defend. In this endless battle, when will it end? Zesty Jeffries wanna shout, but they can't say it loud. Fighting for their pride, hiding in a crowd. LeBron's records on them, driving them insane. They wanna love the king, but it brings them pain. They know LeBron's stats, the points, the assists, but they cling to Jordan, blowing up their fists. Crying in the comments, can't admit their plight. Wrestling demons in the dark, feeling the fight. Clicking posts on hate, but inside they feel the glee. Wishing they could celebrate like the fans by the sea. Jeffries wanna shout, but they can't say it loud. Fighting for their pride, hiding in a crowd. LeBron's records haunt them, driving them insane. They wanna love the king, but it brings them pain. In the end, they just want truth to reign. Admit that they love him and get out of this game.
Omar. Yeah. Omar coming, yo. Omar coming, yo. Omar coming. Come on. Get out of here, yo. Omar coming. Put that shit down. I said Omar coming, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Welcome to Friday Night Exposure. It's your boy, Johnny the Exposer. Bringing all the noise, best show on YouTube. The Zesty's life frontin', but y'all know what to do. Just hit that like button. Check out GJK membership, by the way. And check in every Friday, I got a lot to say. Too many lies needing to be exposed. Too many guys needed to be disposed. Stacking up the foes, I know how I treat them. Friday night after Friday night, just another master teaching. Providing stats, accolades, and achievements. Real information that be having Zesty Jeffries tweaking. If they decide they wanna bug out, no worries. That's why we had a 94 dugout. That's what you get. Coming up with nonsense, Zesty Jeffrey logic. It's safe in the comments. Friday night, just tap in. The best show live is happening. We started 9,
And I'm challenging it. It is the challenge. I want this 20v1.
Shout out to GJK members and FYF. You know what that means? Fuck your feelings for those who can't read. The most dangerous collaboration on the net. Ain't no exaggeration on LeBron is no longer a flex. Shutting down all Zesty Jeffries, they fear the exposure. We go live every Friday, none of them show up. So run and tell them all, GJK is live. And we'll show you unexposed Zesty Jeffrey every time. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button. Subscribe and become a GJK member where Zesty Jeffrey Cemetery resides. Friday night, just tap in. The best show live is happening. We start at 9 o'clock, so be cool. It's Friday, you don't have a job and you don't have shit to do.
Sorry, bro. Who the hell is this? I'm the type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga.
Welcome to Goat James Kingdom. Welcome. I am A Johnny the Exposer, and y'all have now been exposed by the Exposer. I appreciate it.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Thank you for joining A Johnny. I'm here doing my thing. Hold on, let me fix something up right quick. Here we go. Here, give me a second.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Welcome to the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. I'm your boy A Johnny. I'm here to have fun with you, ladies and gentlemen, on a great Friday night, as it is Friday in the NBA, which is the in-season tournament games. We got a bunch of games on the slate right now. So thank you for joining me and having fun with me on a Friday night, because you know I'm here every Friday right here on Goat James Kingdom and FYF Sports Debate to give you guys true basketball content on YouTube. Y'all make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, comment, share on other platforms such as Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Discord. Again, we are Goat James Kingdom. I'm one half of it. I'm A Johnny the Exposer. This is the Friday Night Exposure where we talk the game of basketball. And tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to discuss the idea of the cost of being a sports fan. That's going to actually be tonight's discussion, because we found out recently, right, that ESPN is no longer going to be on YouTube television or YouTube TV. And that is a big deal, and it struck a lot of chord with a lot of sports fans that Disney said, hey, we're not going to allow you to have our program unless you want to have it. So YouTube says they are no longer going to show ESPN as a channel for YouTube TV, which has a lot of people upset, because now everything is about whether we're going to stream the game of basketball or whether or not we're going to actually get cable television to watch it, right? So again, shout out to all the GJK members in the building. We see my boy Juan Boy is here. Peace and blessings. Mom Wrights in the building. Peace and blessings. What they do. Okay, we got guys here talking about MVPs. Peace and blessings, Marcus. Peace and blessings. Thank you for joining us. New World's in the building. Giving a shout out to all the GJK members. To Wayne Gann as well. What's good, brother? Peace and blessings. Thank you for joining. Again, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot going on right now in the NBA. If you're not watching the games, I don't know what to tell you. But again, tonight's show is about the idea of watching the sport that you want to watch. Rap God says streaming is way better, right? And this is the thing, right? Because we know the idea is that, you know, cable television is expensive, right? But cable television is not just for sports. And all entertainment entities understand how fanatic sports fans are. So they understand that, and if you get cable television, you actually have to pay extra for the sports packages that are available to have certain sports channels. And not only that, you have to pay extra for the regional channels, which allows you to watch certain sports within your region, right? So cable is kind of expensive, and that's why a few years back, a lot of people started saying go to streaming, because for one, Netflix was already popular. Netflix has been popular for a very long time, and then you had Prime come along, and now Prime started to make a name for themselves, and gradually Disney Plus came along, and now everybody has, you know, you have Peacock, you have Paramount. Everybody now all of a sudden started creating streaming services for people to be able to see and have entertainment. Now, mind you, this is all for entertainment. This is for television entertainment. Sports is a part of television entertainment. So the idea was, you know what, we're not going to pay for cable. We're going to be able to watch our sports anyways. But the funny thing about of all of this, the only sports fans that truly complain about what it costs to watch the sport that they want to watch is basketball fans. Football fans don't complain about their football. and how they got to watch it. Now, for one, they have it easier. They have easier access. All regional teams are played on regular nationally broadcast channels. So that means you don't need anything to watch them. It doesn't cost you anything to watch a football game on a Sunday afternoon. Not to mention, it's on a Sunday afternoon, which majority of Americans have Sunday off. So you have a lot of people at home on Sunday with free television, and obviously football is on. So obviously that's why football has always been America's sport for a very long time, and they've never went any other route. So if you want to watch your team play, you watch it right there in your region. Now, the problem is that if your team is not the team in your region, right, guess what? You have to get what? The NFL package. I never hear NFL fans complain about getting the NFL package. They get it. It's on YouTube television now. When it was on Direct TV, they had it with Direct TV. Now it's on YouTube TV. They went and got YouTube TV because of the football package. They don't complain. But basketball fans love to complain for some reason. And we have more access to basketball now than we've ever had as any basketball fan base in history, right? So this idea that the cost of being a sports fan is becoming ridiculous is kind of crazy to me, because I never understood it. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to discuss it because as of right now, I'm watching my Miami Heat play, right? Not only can I watch my Miami Heat play, I'm able to watch another game which is on my League Pass, so I can go see any game that's on the League Pass right now, and I can go watch the Prime games all at once tonight, and that's just tonight. Just the other night when we were doing the play-by-play for the Laker game versus the Spurs, excuse me, I was able to watch 3 games at once. I was watching my Heat play on the regional network. I was watching the Laker game on the ESPN network, and then I was watching something on my League Pass, which was the OKC Thunder and the Portland Trailblazer game. So I was watching 3 games simultaneously with all of the plans that I have to watch the games. But then you have to ask yourself, well, hey Johnny, how much are you spending to watch all of this, right? And that's also a great question. How much am I spending to watch the NBA, right? So let's just go right to it, okay? If we get to what it costs for me to watch the NBA, and it's not even that bad because, again, my Wi-Fi is $100. My internet is $100 a month, right? That's how much I spend for the internet. The NBA League Pass is anywhere between $10 for the regular plan, or if you want to pay a little bit more, you can pay $13, and it gives you a little bit extra features and extra devices that you can watch on for the League Pass. So obviously I pay for the extra. ESPN is $40 a month. If you want to have the Disney Plus and the Hulu and ESPN package, it's still $40 a month. But if you just want ESPN alone, it's just $40 a month. Peacock is $10 a month. Prime is also $10 a month. Now, mind you, with Prime Video, right, and Prime in general, you just become a member of Prime. You have Prime Video. You have access to everything. You get access to all kind of stuff with Amazon as the Prime membership. So that's basically a $10 a month for that, right? And then I pay an extra $20 to watch my Heat play because I have to watch them because I don't have cable television, right? So that would be that. And if I'm a football fan, which I am not, it would cost me an extra $40 to watch the football game a month, which would cost me $230 a month to watch both the NFL and basketball games if I didn't have cable television. Now, mind you, cable television within itself costs about $250, but without any special plans, just any regular plans. So you'll be spending about $250 on cable, right? Exactly. And Prime, you can stream films and sitcoms as well. Same thing with Peacock. You can watch films and sitcoms as well on Peacock, right? That's the video. That's the picture of myself that I liked. I wanted to put that picture up. I don't know why y'all always be looking at me like that. I don't care how y'all think about me, man. I have a wife. Been married for 20 years. My wife thinks I'm beautiful. I don't care what any one of you dudes think about me. He said, what about Fubu TV? I don't know about Fubu TV because I don't really watch television like that. I don't watch TV, so I don't really need that. See, and I feel you on that, Matt. I hear a lot of people are saying that. They're all saying that now that ESPN is off on YouTube. I find it odd, though. Is that why you got YouTube television, so that you can watch ESPN, right? Because if that's the case, like I said, ESPN is only $40 a month. And you get all of their live programming and everything like that available to you on your ESPN app. So if you wanted to have ESPN, which I don't have ESPN, that's why for me, my total plan to watch sports is definitely not $230 because I don't have the NFL package. I don't have ESPN. So knock $80 off of that, which means I pay $150 in actuality. I pay $100 for the internet. I pay $13 for the NBA package. I pay $10 for Peacock, and I pay $10 a month for my Prime. And I pay $20 a month to watch my Heat play, which I'm doing right now. We are at halftime. We were actually whooping on the Charlotte by almost 20. We had a 20-point lead, but Charlotte came back. They brought it down to a 3-point deficit going into halftime, 72-69. My Miami Heat offense is looking good, and we don't have Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo playing. But either way, like I said, because I have these packages, I can watch any NBA game I want to watch. So far, the only games I cannot watch is ESPN games. Yeah, I don't care for ESPN anymore. ESPN used to be better when they had SportsCenter going 10, 12 hours a day. I don't mess with ESPN no more. Adrian Knight says here, for me, Johnny, the only time that I believe I got money's worth is during my mid-90s, being able to view every Bulls game with the NBA League. There was no League Pass in 1990s. You see how y'all be lying? See what I'm saying? See how y'all be lying? There was no NBA League Pass in 1990, bro. That didn't exist. Now, was WGN available and were Bulls prime games and always available on NBC and TNT? Yeah, that's how you saw the Bulls a lot. We saw a lot of Eastern Conference teams because that's the main prime stuff in the East Coast. I mean, in the 90s was the East Coast. Here comes Herm with the nonsense. Exactly, just be lying out of nowhere. It was 19. Listen, Adrian, League Pass did not exist in 1996, brother. You may have had what you might have had was a satellite. If you had satellite, what you had access to was every regional channel, and you were able to access any basketball game because you were watching the games on the regional channels. That's why I have to spend $20. That's the only thing that gets me upset about this whole thing is that if I have the League Pass, I shouldn't have to pay to watch my team. I should be able to see my team. That's why it's the League Pass. So you basically tell me I can watch every other team but my team. In reality, I don't even need the League Pass to watch NBA games because if I am the way I would truly be, I would just watch my Miami Heat. I would just pay $20 to watch the Heat games. But I have the League Pass not only for GOAT James Kingdom, but I also have the League Pass for my wife so she can watch her Knicks games because she likes to watch the Knicks. Right? So when we talk about what it costs to be a sports fan, right? And this doesn't count the MLB. I see Herm over here talking about Major League Baseball. I don't know what it costs for the MLB package to watch MLB games. I would think it's probably cheaper than both what the ESPN costs. But I'm quite sure it still will run you somewhere around $250 a month altogether. Right? Is that better than having cable television? Because I always ask people, yeah, the thing about cable television, you get a lot of channels. You get you get the home gardening channel, you get Discovery channels, you get channels, or you get the news channels, you get all kind of channels, you get the weather channel. So that's what cable television provides to people. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of that stuff is available on your app, right? You can go on CNN for anything that CNN tells you or any news network you want to go to, right? They have their own subscription as well. That's another thing people do. People understand subscriptions matter because at the end of the day, people put subscriptions on their credit card. And you're not going to remember 5 to 10 payment every month or so because you have a bunch of stuff on there. Now that makes sense right there. You can record on cable. Now, see, that's another thing that I was going to say. Back in the days, you used to take a VCR, and VCR could record stuff for you. You can't record games nowadays unless you have cable television. So that is obviously a plus. But you have to pay extra to be able to record, to have the DVR programming, which is also limited on the amount of space you can use to record certain content. But again, this is just the cost of what it is to be a fan. Like I said, I don't have the ESPN package or the NFL package, so I pay up $150 a month. And technically, if I didn't live in South Florida, I wouldn't need to pay for the actual Heat games. it would even be cheaper for me. It would be $130 a month because I would just be paying for the League Pass, Peacock, and Prime. That would give me enough access to all NBA games. Because again, the games that are on NBC or ABC are going to be available for free on television, and any games, obviously on ESPN, I would have to find another means to watch games on ESPN. So the only games I would be missing out on are the ESPN games, which is funny to me because I actually have the Hulu account and Disney Plus package with the ESPN package. But from my understanding, it's just ESPN Plus I have access to. I don't know if I have access to ESPN live programming, which I'm going to find out very soon. I'm going to log in with my my Disney Plus account on my ESPN app and see if I can actually watch ESPN games that way. Exactly. You get a lot of channels you don't watch on cable. That is also true. They give you a lot of channels that you don't watch. And the channels you want to watch, guess what? They charge you extra for. You know, if you want the premium channels like the HBOs and all the extra stuff. And mind you, HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, Stars, all these entertainment platforms all basically have extra channels. They have, you know, HBO 2 and HBO this and Cinemax that and da. So all that is extra money if you want to pay for that. So I would say yes. If you were also the problem with not having cable, this is just for sports fan. Again, tonight's program, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the cost of being a sports fan. We're not talking about the cost of entertainment. Because let's just say you don't have cable, right? Then that means if you don't have cable and you want to watch programming, you have Prime, you have Peacock, right? Those are the only two outlets where you could actually watch anything. But then if you have Netflix, that's another monthly subscription for Netflix. If you have HBO Max or any other, or Disney Plus, like I have Disney Plus and Netflix. So add that up, that's an extra $50. So I pay about $200, like I said, because if you take away the NFL and the ESPN here, which is $80, it makes it $150 for me. And then if you add the Netflix and the Disney Plus package that I have per month, I pay $200 a month for my basically television entertainment. That's what I pay. I mean, to be honest with you, the thing I'm upset about with basketball is basketball games should be on regular television, but the reason it's not on regular television is because of the time slots. See, regular TV at one point used to shut off at a time. There was a point in time in history, bro, there wasn't nothing on television after like 10, 12 o'clock at night, bro. Like, it was all infomercials and commercials. And sometimes it would just black out and say the channel is not here, there's nothing. Like, there wasn't no 24-hour television. That came with cable television. Cable television became where you can have 24-hour programming. But there was a point in time TV would shut off. It would tell you, that's it, we're done for the night. You hear those, if you probably seen the memes and all the people who make videos and saying if you ever saw the MASH intro, that was it. You knew that was the end of the night because MASH was the last show on television every night. After MASH, nothing else was on television. Like, it was legitimate like that. There was only like 10 channels you can watch, 13 channels you can watch. You had the main nationally syndicated channels, the CBS, ABC, the NBC, the Foxes, and then you had a bunch of local regional channels that you can watch local regional stuff. Like, that's how it was back in the days. And then cable changed everything. With cable, then you had 24-hour networks. You had the CNNs, the MTVs, the ESPNs, and all these things started coming out. Back in the days, everything had a time slot. Cartoons had a certain time slot. Game timing shows, game shows had a certain time slot. News had a certain time slot. Then they had their prime time programming, which was at night, which is why the NBA could never really go to NBC, ABC, and all that other stuff, because at night, those channels have prime time programming. The NBA's not really prime time programming. It never was. And that's what made football kind of crazy, because when football decided to do Monday Night Football, it kind of changed everything, because it was like, well, they couldn't do games on Saturday nights and Sunday and Friday nights because of the bill that was passed with John F. Kennedy. So they had to always have Sundays, and they decided to do Monday night games, and that became popular. Monday Night Football. Football is America's cup of tea. Americans love football. But at the end of the day, it's not like I said, some people say it's expensive to be a sports fan. I don't see the problem with it. I really don't. I don't mind the money that I'm spending to watch the games that I watch. And like I said, I've been paying for the League Pass for a while. This is actually the first year that I've actually paid to watch Heat games because I'm having trouble watching the Heat games without cable television. I haven't had cable television for a while. The last time I tried to get cable, the first month they sent me a bill, I canceled it. It was supposed to be like $99 a month for like the first 3 months or whatever. And the first bill, it was like almost $300, $330. I was like, yo, why am I having cable? I'm not doing it. I'm done. I said, come get your box, come get your modem. I just want the internet. Don't give me nothing. Because I have Netflix. I have Prime. I can watch I have Disney Plus. I can watch whatever I want. Whatever's on those channels and whatever they have, I can watch it. They have enough entertainment for me. If not, I'll read a book. It's just that simple for me. So, again, it isn't that much expensive for me to watch sports, and I don't think it's expensive for other people as well. I think people just like to complain, especially basketball fans. Basketball fans have been able to just say whatever they want to say, talk how they want to talk, and nobody really regulates them. That's why they don't like me, because I'm the only person that ever tells this basketball fan, nobody cares how y'all feel, man. Nobody really cares how you feel, man. They really don't. We really don't. I get to watch all the games. Like I said, tonight I could watch 3 games right now. If I wasn't busy doing what I'm doing right now, I could be watching 3 basketball games at once, and a multitude of games at time. I could, in fact, when I was watching it on my Prime the other day, because I have the League Pass on my Prime account, I was able to watch the Prime game and 3 other League Pass games at once on my device. So on my television, there was 4 games on one in a box. Yeah, people say cable's not worth it. It's still not worth it as a sports fan. Especially if you're a sports fan, it's really not worth it. You get some good Wi-Fi, some good internet. That's all you really need. See, look, Mar said he's about to cancel YouTube television. So, Mar, you got YouTube TV for ESPN? You don't watch it. And that's what ESPN and the people who understand that people like sports. People like sports. So ESPN is still going to make their money at the end of the day. He said that's just too many apps to watch sports when everything was on YouTube TV. Well, that was the thing, right? YouTube TV was supposed to be a supplement to cable television. And this is the thing too. I believe Hulu has live television as well, but they definitely have ESPN for sure. So you might want to go check out Hulu, because that's basically what ABC is saying. Like, yo, we got live television. So if you don't want to pay for us to give you live ESPN, we'll just send everybody that's not going to come off your YouTube now. It's going to come to us. So now Hulu Live TV is going to get more people because they have ESPN. And again, that's just that $40 a month right there. You spend $40 a month, but now you don't have cable television. You don't have the access to channels if you want to watch TV. Because I have this thing where I watch television where I'm not even watching it. I just flip through the channels. I remember when I used to have cable, and they used to have the feature where I can go back the last 5 channels, and I would just pick 5 channels that are on right now, and I would just keep going. That way I would never watch commercials. So once one goes to commercial, I just go to the next channel and just watch whatever they got going on. So I could be watching a movie, a sitcom, a documentary, or another sitcom all at once. And my wife used to always get mad at me about that. She's like, yo, well, how can you watch TV like that? And I was like, that's just how I watch TV. He said, that's the main reason? That's the main reason, but it's a lot on there. I just barely watch it. I agree with you. I would only watch YouTube television for sports as well, to watch my Heat play. But that's another thing, too. They didn't have the regional channels. So I thought YouTube television was worthless to me as well. And obviously, we all know there's the, illicit ways of getting streaming services. But again, as a basketball fan or as a sports fan, I don't think it's too expensive to watch sports. I don't think $200 a month is too much. And I know for a fact football fans don't care. I remember DirecTV was expensive. I had DirecTV for a while. It was expensive. I liked the DirecTV. I liked DirecTV more than cable television. They had way much more channels. And they had the DVR included in the package, so you could always record whatever you wanted to record. Yeah, commercials are still fun nowadays. The problem with commercials today is that there's too many pharmaceutical commercials. There's too many drugs being sold on television. Oh my God, my heater just taking fire in 3 after 3 right now. But again, I thought that this was an interesting topic to talk about today. Again, this is the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. I want to thank y'all for joining me here, and also thank those who are watching me on FYF Sports Debate. As we all know, Lamont and I are making headway on TikTok, as we did another live last night there. We had fun doing that. Tonight's is a slate of NBA games up right now. There's a lot of games going on right now. We got Boston is at Orlando, Cleveland's at Washington, Toronto's at Atlanta, Detroit's at Brooklyn, Houston's in San Antonio. That's the prime game. You got the Charlotte at Miami game, which is I'm watching right now. You got Dallas at Memphis. Chicago's playing against Milwaukee tonight. Utah and Minnesota plays later. Golden State and Denver is another game that's going on Prime TV. And then OKC and Sacramento is also playing tonight. And again, all these games are available on the League Pass besides the Prime games. So as of right now, let's go see who won that game here. Okay, so Boston lost to Orlando 123-110. Cleveland dominated the Wizards 148-114. The Timberwolves are up on the Jazz 84-52. Milwaukee's up 70-61 on Chicago. Memphis is up 80-53 on Dallas. Oh my God, Dallas is looking so horrible. Miami is up 76-72. And this game right here is also the game that I should be watching. This game, I need to go check that out right now. The Spurs are up 86-82 end of the third quarter against the Rockets. So actually, let me put the link up for you guys. If you guys want to join me again, I'm Johnny the Exposer. This is the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. I show up every Friday night to talk the game of basketball. Tonight's program is about the actual cost of sports. As a sports fan, as a basketball fan, like I said, I spend $150 a month to watch it. And it's not even all year. It's only part of the year because my Heat package is only for 5 months. So I'm really spending $130 a month to watch sports. And then I get more than just sports out of it, like I said. So I don't think I'm getting a bad deal out of it. I know a lot of people are complaining, especially the Zesty Jeffries. You give the Zesty Jeffries any chance to complain, they're going to complain. That's just what they do. They love to complain because they have nothing better to do with their life. Again, their lives are pathetic. I keep telling y'all that. They have the worst lives. It's just sad. Like I said, it's just sad. You know, they get angry with folks. They try to bully you. All because they have pathetic lives. And mind you, like I said, there's a lot of games on right now. Right now, like I said, I'm about to log into my what's it called account, into my Amazon account, and I'm gonna go watch this game. It's gonna be available for me to watch as well. Why? Because I am a basketball fan. So and like I said, even as a football fan too, though, as a football fan, you're still gonna need Amazon Prime and ESPN to watch. So even if you don't have the League Pass, you're going to pay for the NFL Pass. You're going to pay for ESPN. You're going to pay for Prime so that you can watch football. Because Thursday Night Football is on Prime. Monday Night Football is on ESPN, right? And then you have the Sunday package if you want to watch all the games on Sunday. So again, the NBA doesn't have it too bad. I think that the NBA is doing a great job of giving us the product. But again, Zesty Jeffries are going to complain because they got nothing better to do but complain. That's just the truth. They're just complainers, whiners. Yeah, man, the Hornets are a funny team, yo. So he said switch it. Yeah, because I can switch on to that game. I'm watching my Heat because I want to pay attention to my Heat more this year. But I can definitely watch the other games. So, but I put the link up for anybody who wants to join me, man. Again, it's the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. I want to thank everybody who supports what we do here in Go James Kingdom. Again, this is not an easy task. Representing basketball in this greatest light. So shout out to all the content creators that are doing a good job at doing it. So, you know, it is what it is, though, when it comes to all you Zesty Jeffries. It's really over for y'all. It's a wrap because we are only going to continue to create great content. He said, what? He said, you see the Scap attack trying to defend Kobe again? Now, what he said about Kobe? Nah, I didn't see that. Oh, they had Scap Attack debate versus 10 Kobe haters. I gotta see that. Yeah, I missed my chance on that. They lucky I didn't get on there. I'd embarrassed all SD Jeffries. Yeah, the Lakers are. I think Austin Reeves is hurt. To be honest with you, I think got injured again. No, I do not pay $200 monthly. I was saying if I was to have all the football and NBA packages necessary to watch every game, no matter what, it would cost $230. But what I do spend money on, like I said, I don't have the NFL package and I don't have ESPN. So to watch the basketball as a basketball fan that I am, it's $150 a month. That's it. And like I said, if you want to add not ESPN, if you want to add Netflix and Disney Plus in the packages that I have, which also includes Hulu and ESPN, then yeah, it's $200 a month for my total television entertainment experience.
What's up,
I'm
Johnny?
fine. Nothing much. What's up, David, man? Thank you for joining me, man. What's good, bro?
No problem. I'm chilling. Yeah, and if you have T-Mobile, you don't even need to pay extra because you get a couple of streaming services with T-Mobile.
That's what T-Mobile's doing out here, but it's only for like a year, though. You don't get the service forever.
No, you get it they give you the lowest end, so you have to watch commercials. If you don't want commercials, you got to pay a little extra. But you get Netflix, Hulu, and Apple TV included when you have T-Mobile.
Yeah, I don't have T-Mobile, so I don't do all that. But
Yeah.
Khalil Ware for the three. Oh, he missed it. Oh my God. But again, I don't mind it because, like I said, in reality, when I look at the amount of money that I'm spending, it's really not a lot because at the end of the day, if you don't count the Wi-Fi, I have to have Wi-Fi. I'm just only including that because that's what's necessary to watch sports in general, right? But everybody has a Wi-Fi. So everybody has a Wi-Fi. Let's not include the Wi-Fi. NBA package, Peacock and Prime is $30 a month. You're paying $35 a month. That's it.
And if you get the lower packages, you just have commercials, so you can be even cheaper. Yeah, I saw like 3 minutes of that 10v1, the 10 haters versus the one fan. And that guy was spouting all the zesty Jeffrey logic and had the same bullshit that you talked about, that they'll say Kobe's better than everybody but Jordan. He's doing the same playbook that you say all Kobe fans do. It was amazing.
No, of course, because that's the only way to make Kobe relevant. That's why I laugh at them. That's why every time they give Lamont their criteria, LeBron ends up being their GOAT, because they have to try to make Kobe, because Kobe doesn't have Jordan's accomplishments. So they got to try to find a way to make Kobe and Mike top 5, but all that does is make LeBron their GOAT. Because LeBron just basically Jordan and Kobe put together.
Yeah, he only has the one MVP. That hurts his case to be a GOAT. Like, you can't be the GOAT if you only have one MVP.
Can't be nowhere near it. Can't be top 5.
Yeah,
one MVP.
Exactly.
I don't, then all that don't matter no more, right? Then now these accolades and stats don't matter more when it comes to Kobe, but all these accolades and stats matter when it comes to Jordan and LeBron. So that's why, I would destroy those SD Jeffries, man. They are the worst, bro. Like I said, they are the worst for basketball. They never really talk the game. They only talk it in the sense to either praise Kobe and Mike or discredit LeBron or in today's era. That's just the only way they can talk it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I again, clash of highlights or whatever, the House of Highlights. They're into I'm not gonna say rage bait, but they're into shock content. They know Scap Attack is gonna say interesting stuff. That he has a following. That you see, everybody who they put on there has a following. Chilltown, Low, Scap Attack, the LeBron fan. It's just all people who have a following.
Guys. Those deep three guys. Their content annoys me too, especially the short-looking guy and his just disdain for Wilt Chamberlain. It's like for no reason. He just has all this hatred for him. You would think he probably slept with his mama or something.
No, they all trying to take the Skip Bayless route. I can't believe we're letting Charlotte Hornets give us a game.
It happens.
Well, first of all, why is true? Why does the NBA does this for the in-season tournament, but they don't do none of this for the finals? These courts are dope.
They're gonna put the logo on the court this year for the trophy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing.
Man, it should be something special. It should have a special court for the finals.
They should put that
be a part of the
LED court
process.
down there, bro. That they've had on other things I've seen. That just looks crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm watching 2 games at once right now. And if I really wanted to, instead of watching my show, I could be watching another one on my phone. I could be watching 3 games at once.
Yeah.
So I don't know why people are complaining. The NBA is a great it's at a great place. And all this stuff about I think I saw a video where somebody was saying how the MLB World Series had got more views than the NBA Finals, and they both went 7 games. And I was like, well, didn't the Blue Jays make the World Series?
Yeah.
So now you have Toronto, you have another aspect into it, right? And then you have LA, who has Otani Hoshani, who's bringing in another aspect of it in the Asian population in the West Coast, right? And again, the finals had who was in the finals? No real big names: SGA and Halliburton. Two names that the league hasn't been able to promote.
They don't push.
Yeah.
They don't push SGA enough. Like, all I see is Wemby. Meanwhile, SGA dominated the whole league last year, and you rarely hear him being brought up.
He's 8-0 right now. They barely talk about how good they're playing.
Oh, they lost the other day to Portland.
They lost to Portland?
Yeah.
They lose to Portland that night. I was watching that game. Okay.
They lost by 1.
Yeah, they did lose by 1. That was a crazy game. I remember that. Kamara hit a crazy shot, I think it was, at the end.
Yeah. I think they missed some free throws, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't promote him. Like,
yeah, do miss the free throw at the end. Yeah.
SGA should be everywhere. He should be the new Jordan. Like, he plays the position people love. He's not a huge, giant dude.
They should promote Wemby. No, they should promote Wemby because people are very interested in Wemby. I get that. But they should the champions.
Yeah, I get, like, Wemby should be promoted, yes, but not as much as SGA. SGA should be the highest promoted guy right now.
SGA.
That's just my opinion.
All right, shout out to everybody who's watching us. No, SGA is the truth, man. But shout out to everybody who's watching us on FYF Sports Debate. Again, it is the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. We're here talking about the cost of being a sports fan. As we all know, ESPN and YouTube has been going on a long battle, and they're no longer available to show ESPN, the channel in general, on YouTube television, which got a lot of sports fans upset and saying how they have to go to so many different platforms to watch their programming. I showed where I watch my games at. Like I said before, I don't have trouble with this because, again, I was already somebody who had Prime. I had the League Pass because my wife's a Knicks fan, so I have to make sure she can watch her Knicks games. And then I can watch my Heat because of my regional channel. But now that I don't have cable television, I haven't had cable television for years, and I'm having trouble watching Heat games. I paid $20 a month to watch the Heat game on the regional channel, which is now on FanDuel Sports Network, which covers a lot of other regions as well, not just the ones here in South Florida. They cover a majority of the East Coast and also some Midwest teams as well. And like I said, I pay $150 a month to watch basketball. And it's really $130 if I don't count all year, because I only paid the $20 extra for my Heat for 5 months. After May 1st, I no longer pay $20 a month, and then I got to renew my plan when the season starts again in October. So I don't think I spend that much money. I don't think it's all difficult. All this is available, and I can watch it, like I said, on any device. This is another thing too. The real reason that I needed to get the plan to watch my Heat games was because the only way I could watch the Heat was on television, on my Fire Stick. So if I'm not at home at the time the Heat are playing in front of my TV, or have my TV available for me because either my wife is watching TV or my son or children are watching television, I can't watch the Heat game, which was basically the same scenario in the 90s. where you had to only watch the games when it was actually on television. If you were not there at the time the game was being broadcast, you were not watching the games. So I had to get the actual package for my Heat. So now I can watch them on the phone. I can watch them on the computer. I can watch them on my tablet. I can watch them on my laptop. Now I have access to the game anywhere I'm at, no matter what I'm doing. So we have more access to NBA games than any NBA fan base in NBA history. And I don't think it's a problem to spend a little extra money that we spend to get it, which is not really extra money. It's really, like I said, $30, $40 a month to be an NBA fan and watch a majority of NBA games. 95% of the games.
Yeah. And it's not like you only watch basketball with it, except for League Pass. All the other stuff, you got shows you can watch.
League Pass is $13 a month. It's $160 for the premium plan for the 6 months that it's there.
Yeah.
So that's not that much money.
Yeah, but like I was just saying, but you get extras if you want to add in the Peacock and the Prime, you get extras with that. So you're not just paying to watch basketball. You're also paying to watch all those. They got some good shows on those streaming channels. Like I watch a lot of shows on there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was another thing too. Good point there, Mon. Right, back then you had one cable box. Sometimes you had multiple televisions in your house, but not every television had a cable box. They used to actually charge you for extra cable boxes.
Yeah, you got to rent them. They still do that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they do that anymore. I don't think you need cable boxes. Everything is.
Now they have those little things, but they're like little things in there. Hook up to
in the rooms like a Wi-Fi.
Like if you have actual cable, but they don't hook up like a cable box traditionally. Now it's all internet based.
Shout out to the bandwagon, man. Peace and blessings, man. Thank you for bringing that up. Let me see what's going on here. He says the Spurs game is going good. Try to get.
I'm watching the Spurs on Amazon Prime right now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm watching multiple games. Yeah, what's good, OG Takes, man? Peace and blessings, man. Thank you for joining me, man. This is great, man.
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know why people complain. Again, they can complain. Yeah. So, before I let you go, OG Takes, let me ask you, David. So, what plans do you have, David? Do you have the League Pass? You have Prime? You have Peacock? You have ESPN? How do you watch? You have cable? How do you watch sports as a sports fan?
I have ways of watching the stuff because I have family members who have things and they let me use it, and we share each other's streaming services. But I don't have, they have, and they don't have, I have, and we share it that way. So I have access to Peacock and Amazon and all that, so I can watch. I don't have League Pass because I'm not I don't watch all the games. I watch a game here or there that I want to watch, and then I look at ESPN to see what goes on, on the app, and I look to see what went on during the game, during the day, to see who won and who did well. Looking stats. I basically use the ESPN app as like the newspaper.
I got you. I loved ESPN when they had Sports Center. It was good. And they had a cast. They had different cast of reporters. Now it's just the Scott Van Pelt and Stephen A. Smith. I'm tired of it, man. So, but what's good, OG Takes, man? We here talking, being a sports fan and the cost of being a sports fan, how much we spend to watch our favorite teams and our favorite sports. What do you have as far as an NBA fan so that you can keep up with the NBA and watching the games?
Well, I just have what I'm paying for right now, Prime, and then when we were watching that Heat game, that game winner, I was literally watching that on streamings.
Okay, so obviously, listen, y'all don't have to, and we don't have to admit we all have our illicit ways of streaming. We don't have to admit to it. I'm watching the Spurs game right now because my Heat game is good. I'm not gonna lie. But I can only watch one game right now as I'm doing the I actually got to get 2 monitors. I should have 2 monitors. What day and age does somebody still have only 1 monitor for their computer? Only I would do that, obviously. But so I'm watching this game.
That is crazy.
My Heat game is in the 3rd quarter. So by the time this game finishes, it'll be in a good time to go back to my Heat game in the 4th quarter to catch the end of the game there. Because this game is actually good. It's 100-92, 7 minutes to go. The Houston Rockets are playing San Antonio. San Antonio is up right now, and it's on Prime. And as
Sengun really sold that foul.
And that, yeah, and as my boy Bandwagon knows, Taylor Rooks is on television tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor Rooks is on television tonight. Yes, indeed, she is. Make you want to watch Prime every time. They should charge extra for Prime because she's on there.
That's wild.
Nah, I don't have 2 or 3 monitors, man. No, I don't. The funny thing is, I actually do have 2 monitors here on my desk, but one is for my security camera system. But the other one, I don't have 2 monitors on my computer. Again, I'm barely on my computer as well. I use my computer for what it's for. It's work, and I keep moving. I don't come to my computer watching games and stuff like that. But I can if I have to, right? So. That's what changed. When my wife wants to watch her Knicks and my heater playing, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to watch them on my phone. So.
Oh, could I get a take in about the topic before this turns into a zesty crime fest like every Friday?
Okay, no problem. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, OG Thompson. The mic is yours, brother. Go ahead. We listening.
Oh, thank you. It's just like there's obviously not going to be any logic in their decision of complaining about the prices. Because they complain about the ratings even though they don't watch. So like there's not going to be any logic to it, obviously. But like with the 20 plus years of ESPN slop they've been fed, why would they want to pay a premium to watch LeBron break every single record in NBA history? Why would they want to do that? That hurts them. Every point past 32,000, that zesty 32,000 or whatever MJ ended up with, it makes them cry. So they're not going to want to, they don't want to pay for that. And also, these are the same niggas that, feed their kids Gatorade in ballparks. So obviously, they don't pay their child support either, as you've said many times. So they're cheap as hell, but they'll pay $200 for a pair of Jordan 1s. It makes no sense. There's no logic to it. They will pay $200 for a shoe that has no cushioning, that you can't even play basketball in, for a player that isn't as good as LeBron James, and complain about everything. It just is what it is. They're zesty.
They're on TikTok right now.
It's wild.
They're on TikTok right now, not watching the game and talking crap about LeBron.
Yeah, they'd rather talk about LeBron than watch basketball.
Kingdom. They're definitely talking about me, boy. Because Lamont be too nice, and I told Lamont, and it's so funny though, because I find it weird though. Lamont be cutting them off. Lamont be muting them. Lamont don't let them speak, but somehow I'm the one that mutes them. I'm the one that's the problem. I'm the one nobody wants to have a conversation with.
You always let them speak. Like I was watching the replay of the TikTok. You booted the guys that weren't letting the other guys speak, even though he had trash takes. But you call it what is it? Just etiquette, the streamer etiquette. You just got to let just one mic at a time because it's terrible when multiple voices are talking to like the same mic.
That's when you got to put them in the dugout, Johnny.
Exactly.
That's what people don't understand. And as I was listening to that live today, and I was telling my wife, I said, baby, you hear how it's one individual speaking and everybody's being well behaved. I was like, yo, they call it a cult because I've created an atmosphere where people can actually sit down and have conversations. Like Juan Boy was up there for a long time, King Money Fly, and mind you, these dudes are paying Lamont as members of his channel, subscribers to his channel, to have an opportunity to speak. But they know we're trying to create content by allowing Zesty Jeffries up. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the point of it, is to let those guys up. And again, that's the worst part about this content creation. It limits how many people we can bring up, right? So Lamont can only bring up 8 people. He's already bringing me up, so he only has a space for 7. So if Juan Boys show up, King Money Fly show up, there's another dude, like his name was J Sports, and just other positive LeBron fans, it just becomes like those guys. But then that's why the Zesty Jeffries don't want to show up, because they don't want to come up by themselves versus 2 or 3, 4, 5 LeBron fans. So they want to. We got to give them the space so that they can come in and talk.
Oh, good.
I didn't keep muting nobody. Who did I mute? Y'all be so. When it's my turn to speak, it's my turn to speak. You guys don't get to tell me when I can speak or not. You don't get to dictate the conversation. That's your problem. You guys. Everybody that was sent up got a chance to speak. How do we get your criteria if we don't let you speak?
The worst part is when
clip you?
The worst part is when they ask you a question and then they cut you off every other word.
Exactly. And just keep throwing questions after question after question. They're not trying to have a conversation, bro. A conversation is between 2 individuals who are having a dialogue. One individual speaks, the other listens, and then there's a transition. The other one speaks while the other listens.
Yep.
I have y'all in check. I have y'all behaving. Y'all not used to it, because in special ed you could behave and be disruptive as much as you want without repercussions. That don't happen here. That's why you think Lamont asked me to join those lives with him.
That's actually crazy, but it is true.
That's just the truth. It's true. It's the truth. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one guy.
I muted you again. 3P God, go somewhere where you don't have to be muted. Then go ahead, bro. Go find your space where you can. Y'all don't like that. Y'all not looking for people to agree with y'all. Y'all looking for people to argue with. You come to GOAT James Kingdom. You know there's a lot of LeBron fans here in GOAT James Kingdom. You don't want to argue with me. You want to argue with my members. You want to argue with my panelists. No. This is not a free-for-all. Like my wife said, this ain't Friday night sissy fights. This is GOAT James Kingdom. We talk basketball or you get exposed. If you come up here and have an intelligent take, we're going to let you talk. Just like Ochi Takes was speaking right now. People in the comments said, man, what's cooking? Because we don't cook grilled cheese around here. And that's another thing, too. We don't cook grilled cheese. Well, this is my show. When I'm on Lamont's Live, I'm a co-host. They be trying to be disrespectful on Lamont's Live. That's fine. He says, no bronsexuals, not fans. Cry, baby.
How can bronsexuals not be fans of basketball? Like,
that's
they're
what I'm saying.
watching
That's
one
why
of the
they get
greatest basketball
mad.
players because they're fans. Like,
They mad.
that's a
They
stupid
mad.
ass take.
They're mad that there's a place where LeBron James fans could be actually cool without being called fanboys.
Yeah, they're just a bunch.
They
of...
know that here in GOAT James Kingdom.
I still don't understand. Like, it's like they hate this man so much, and all he does is play basketball. It's like, yeah, he might have like some.
That's not all he does. He plays it. He
now.
plays it better than Jordan. He plays it better than Jordan. That's the real problem.
The thing is, like, he's just playing basketball. Like, if you think Jordan's better for whatever delusional reason, you can have that take, but you don't have to hate.
No, but they're lying. Like, if he's better, then watch some 93 highlights. Watch some Jordan highlights instead of talking about Bronny James for 3 hours. Like, these niggas cannot fool me anymore. They cannot fool me anymore.
They can hate him all they want. Think Jordan's better, but why do you hate the man when you don't even know him like that? And he has, like, maybe if he beat your team, I could see it. Like, that's what happened with me with Jordan. Like, I hate fucking Jordan.
Sorry.
He used to beat the Knicks all the time. And that shit used to piss me off because all the refs and shit. It's like,
They're crazy.
Oh, those comments are funny. And yeah, you're spitting too.
Yeah, 106, 103. Yeah, Dave be doing this thing. And that's the sad part. People like Dave is probably not even really LeBron fans. They're just basketball fans. They just don't like Jordan fans. Because you try to go talk basketball in a Jordan fan circle, you have to talk the way they want you to talk the game. That's why they don't like Lamont's Chat GPT. Lamont's Chat GPT don't talk like it's SD Jeffrey. They hate it. And it has logic. They hate it. They hate it. Anything with logic, they hate. Oh, Kevin Durant, straight to the basket. Damn, Kevin Durant said, I am not playing with y'all tonight.
Oh, you're behind. He's already shooting free throws on my TV.
Yeah, I'm on Prime. Okay, okay. It shows it when I'm live or not. Yeah, I'm officially live as far as on Prime. And mind you, I'm watching on the computer, not on my television too. So I be having trouble watching Prime on my Fire Stick sometimes, man. It be getting me mad. I be like, yo, why Fire Stick be tripping?
Yeah.
It could be my internet though. I live in a brick house. That's what the cable guy told me when I came here. He's like, yeah, you live in a brick house. The signal doesn't really go through bricks. I was like, what?
You got those Wi-Fi extenders? Those things are great.
Yeah, I got Wi-Fi extenders. Yeah, I got an extra modem too as well. I got 2 separate modems in the house. I got one in the back of the house and then one in the front of the house. So that you can use
blew another thing.
Oh. I thought he was gonna get that one.
It's because I have no choice, Adrian. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm the LeBron sexual clan leader. So that means I automatically have to deal with Zesty, Jeffrey, and Jordan fans. Just saying LeBron's the GOAT alone. Yeah, just saying LeBron's the GOAT alone attracts them. It doesn't have like, it's not like they just let us live. Like y'all act like we out there go searching these dudes. They come to
Yeah,
us.
they find you anything that's talking about LeBron and they're not hating. They will go to that comment section and flood it, talking about 6-0 and shit that nobody cares about.
Well,
Shit,
at least because. No, go ahead, David.
I've been spreading the your logic and calling out people Zesty Jeffries in comment sections of YouTube channels.
That's why they don't like me, because there's a lot of guys who listen to my content and now have taken the information I provided. Because again, my job is to provide information. Lamont will tell you this. Anybody will tell you. Even Brandon will tell you this. I'm here to provide information. The other day when Brandon was like, he was explaining how he was just trying to start a podcast, and he said how I was coming up with like all NBA numbers and just bringing up all these kind of crazy stats and information. He was like, yo, this dude is serious about this. Like, he's just real weird with it, is on top of it. Like, I provide information. I'm here to provide information. Oh my God, Wemby. Oh, he missed it, but whoa, what a play by Vassell. Is that Vassell? No, that's not Vassell. I forgot who that is. I think that is Vassell. No, Vassell's number 24, right?
Well, on my TV, they got he just shot a fadeaway on
Damn.
Thompson.
How do you guard this? Oh my goodness.
Well,
a 7-5 fadeaway? Are you kidding me?
Oh my! You guard Wemby like I tell people how you guard him. You front him. You need two people.
Just don't let him get the ball.
On him. Oh look, there you go in the post. Oh, he got it. Oh, that's good. Oh wow! I just saw the fadeaway. Yeah. I just saw the fadeaway.
I'm watching on my Xbox. I don't know if I have faster Wi-Fi or whatever, but yeah.
They've been holding him in check the past few games. Like, he hasn't even hit 20 points in like 3 games.
He said, wait a minute. Ghost, what did the Ghost just say? Ghost say Jordan and his zesty beehives get angry every time you come for they queen. He say, you calling Jordan a queen?
Oh my God. Makes them sound like Beyonce fans. That's crazy. I mean, they act like pop star fans, actually.
No, he's talking about Jordan fans. Ghost is talking about Jordan fans.
I know, but they act like pop star fans. They really do.
It is a pop star, man. That is exactly what it is with them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion, I think Jordan's like the most overrated basketball player ever. He's great, but he's still overrated.
They don't understand that he was made to be more of a celebrity than him actually being that much better than everyone in NBA history. They just don't understand that. They don't understand marketing. They don't understand anything. They can't even fucking read. Like, I don't know why we're so confused by their ignorance.
Where did it go left, and pun intended, for the Jordan fan base, bro? At one point, they were like, they had supremacy in basketball. Where did it go left for them? Like, where did it go left for them?
They can't go left, just like Jordan. What are we talking about? These dudes cannot go left.
Another rebound. Yeah, I hope Houston loses this game.
That's tough. That's a tough thing. I mean, he already made more all defensive selections than Alonzo Mourning, if I'm correct. I think Alonzo Mourning only has like 3 or 4 all defensive selections, or 5. Bam has 6 of them, I think, or 7.
That's that competition that they had. That, you know,
Kevin Durant just airballed the mid-range fadeaway turn around.
That's so funny.
Bam is up there, man.
That wasn't pleasant to watch.
I'm seeing Wemby
Bam is up there,
top of the break. And I'm seeing right now, he's trying to go up, just past the ball. They went for 3 and missed it.
I mean, to be honest,
he should have swung it to Barnes.
It really started with 2016. I think after 2016, they really was like, nah, man. 2011. Like, they really was like.
That's Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless.
Can you imagine if Jordan had beat a 73-9 team down 3-1 and had those type of final performances that LeBron had? What they would be saying, bro? Like, 2016 would be all they would talk about. Which is weird, because they don't even have a season for Jordan to talk about, really. There's not like one season. They don't have one.
They just have all these narratives.
They have 92, but there's really nothing special about 92. There's nothing special about 91. There's nothing special about 93. There's nothing special about none of Jordan years but 1988. in
Well, you could say
1987. But he didn't
the
win
only
a
thing
championship those years, so it doesn't matter.
the one special
That's
year was
true.
like '96 when they went and they just dominated the whole league and just destroyed everybody.
But like, if you ask them about '96, they don't remember anything. Not a single game, not an actual moment until the finals. They'll say
Yeah,
Gary Payton, blah blah blah, something
yeah, you
'96
can't
Sonics or
remember
something.
a
I
moment
don't
because
know.
it was just pure domination. Like nobody remembers anything from the 2017 season either of the Golden State. So it's just like when you go around just dominating everybody, there's no special moments.
I think I remember
He
about
said,
every time they lost in 2017.
this is the funny thing. Zesty Jeffries always asks, why is there a GOAT debate? I don't know if you're asking that. Let me make sure I read this
What?
correctly because I've been drinking some Hennessy. The
Oh,
Bulls won nearly 60 games when Jordan retired in 94. Why is there a GOAT debate? I guess he's saying Jordan isn't the GOAT. Well, the reason there's a GOAT debate because they can't prove Jordan's the GOAT. So they can always make up shit. So it's a never-ending story with them.
There's a bunch of people on there that try to debunk it. They're like, "Oh, the team was so much better in '94. That's why they were still good, even without Jordan." Like Krause was able to put together a team even without Jordan to be successful. That's a knock against Jordan. It's like, what don't you understand about that?
Yeah, I had to retract that, brother. My bad. 200 machine. My bad, brother. I had to retract that because I did remember you speaking well in the comments before. That's why I told you I was drinking a little bit of Hennessy tonight. I am having some Hennessy. It's Friday night. You ain't got a job and you ain't got shit to do, so might as well have a little bit of Hennessy, LeBron Hennessy on top of that. Y'all know I got the LeBron Hennessy. I never joke around. I keep the LeBron Hennessy. LeBron Hennessy. I keep the LeBron Hennessy around. You know what I'm saying? And it's some good shit. I tell you that much. It's some good shit.
wait, is that the VS? Is that the one that I couldn't find? Because I only
No,
got
that's
the
not.
new
That's
VSOP.
no. This is not the new one. This is the one from before.
Oh, I can't find that one. I
Yeah,
can't find. I prefer the VSOP.
Go on
I do.
eBay.
But
This one. This ain't
I'm sure you
This
can
is
find it
not.
on
This is just
eBay.
a very special. This is not the VSOP. It's just a very special one though. But
I think that one's better for Incredible Hulks though. But I don't like if I'm just sipping. I think I prefer the VSOP. They're both, it's Henny. I got a bottle of both in my liquor cabinet right now. I got both of them, so I can't even say that.
yeah, so enjoy. That's what I'm out here sipping on, man. And it looks like San Antonio is about to win this game. As hard as Houston is trying to win it. Oh my God, Houston just coughed it up. Oh my God.
Wemmy's on the line for me.
Yeah, and I know he's on the line right now. So I just saw the replay. My bad, because I was busy talking about
Okay.
LeBron Hennessy. So
Yeah,
LeBron.
the thing that kills me, like
Hennessy.
when they had the joke advertisement with the decision too, there were people actually mad about that. Like, how are you mad about a joke? Like they even did it like almost word for word, just making fun of when he had.
They
the
made a
decision.
parody of it. It's exactly what you said. They did almost word for word. They
It
did a
was
parody
hilarious.
of it.
I was laughing. I thought it was funny.
I thought it was great too. And I talked to Chilltown. I told Chill, I said it's gonna be so funny that it's gonna be a ad, and it was exactly that, an ad. Because in my mind I was like, yo, LeBron's not gonna tell nobody no decision like this. Like he's not gonna do that. Like he's just not. Like, and he's not gonna wait till now to say it. Like he's gonna say it well before. LeBron knows when he wants to retire, and he's not there yet.
I think he's not. I think he's sticking around till 45.
As long as he loves the game, he'll play. He's made that clear.
He's always gonna love the game, but eventually he's gonna want to give it up.
I mean, loving the NBA game is different though.
I tell you what though,
82 games.
I ain't gonna lie. I think he's liking this time off. I think he feels comfortable, especially with the Lakers winning. So he feels like, okay, that's just good.
How about those Lakers, Johnny? You thought they were gonna suck.
I'm not gonna lie. I really did. I didn't think they were. I mean, first off, let me retract that. I thought they were gonna suck because LeBron's not playing with them, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, they're not gonna have LeBron. They had a good team last year, but it's because they also had LeBron. So I knew they would win some games. They would be playing 500 basketball. But I am also going to admit that I didn't think Ayton and Marcus Smart would be this good this fast with the team.
Yeah, they're playing with Luka.
Take some time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought it would take some time. Oh, my God. Harrison Barnes with a dunk. I thought it would take some time for them to become the team that they basically are looking like now. So you know what I'm saying. So that's the shock. That's where I was wrong at. So they are looking real good. They're on a 5-game winning streak, and now they've won games without Luka. They're gonna win games without Austin Reeves. They're winning games without LeBron.
They won games without all three of those guys. LeBron, Luka, and Reeves were out one game, and they still won that game.
I was actually really high on Aiden, LaRavia, and Smart, to be honest.
Is Austin Reeves a better scorer than LeBron? Because that's what the options is all about, right? Who's your better scorer? Is Austin Reeves a better scorer than LeBron at this age?
He's a better shooter.
Nah.
He's a better three-point shooter.
Nah, he's not that either.
Really?
It don't matter. Does it really? Who cares? If he's the third option, he's the third option. Who cares? I don't care.
He's good. He's coming into his own right now. You know what I mean?
I really don't care.
Eventually he will be, but at this moment, he's
number
3. He's
number Johnny's right though. It really doesn't matter. When we see all three of them on the court cooking, it doesn't matter.
Goal, man. LeBron
Someone's getting 30.
He has the highest IQ in NBA history. LeBron's gonna find a way to impact the basketball court some way, somehow. He just does. He just knows how to play the game. Like, he just knows how to play the game. Like, he's not gonna mess up anything.
Yep. He'll fit himself in.
The only way he's gonna mess up everything is because, again, they have to fit things around him because he's his own unique player. They don't have to do that now. But I can tell you whatever they're supplementing for LeBron James is better than Jake LaRavia and those guys being on the court more than not. So that's the point. Don't really matter. That's the GOAT, man. See, year 23. Every time he steps on the doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. All y'all can do is just appreciate greatness. LeBron's the greatest player you ever seen in your life by the eye test and by the accolades, stats, and achievements.
Yep. I remember when he got drafted and everybody was hyping him up. And then I saw how he looked like a fully grown man when he was 17. And I was like, yeah, I could see him busting some ass. And then he went and he did.
Now, I remember watching his high school game because I was like, hey, let me see what this hype is. I was like, he's on ESPN. Let's watch it. Watch some of the game and said to myself, okay, this kid could play basketball. Okay, let's see what he does when he gets to the NBA. Shows up to the NBA, no hitch, no nothing. And it was his demeanor about it as well. Like, you could see other players were looking at him like, yo, okay, this kid is somebody. So he's getting the props that he's supposed to get, and he's playing well. Then he starts having the 2025. And like I said, then when 2007 came along, that was it. Like, for me, I was just like, because I had already bought the LeBron once. I already liked him from then. I was just like, I liked the kid from coming out of high school. But then when I saw 2007, put the entire league on notice. That was when everybody said, matter of fact, that was one of the weirdest things that was said in last night's live. The dude had the nerve to say LeBron had only one good game in that whole series. Yo, I was like, yo, these Zesty Jeffries or something.
What, in the finals?
Bro. No, against the Detroit Pistons in 2007.
He dominated that series from start to finish.
They don't watch basketball.
No,
they
take bad shooting nights as bad games. So
he didn't even really have bad shooting nights. What did he shoot?
Well, no, he did.
Like 45%.
He had 3 games in that series where he shot under 40. So like in game 1, he was 5 of 15, right? But he had 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 10 points, and like 3 steals or like 2 steals and a block or something like that. But he just shot bad in the game. Then the next game, he shot, I think it was like 36%, 37%, something around that around there. But he had like 20 points in that game. But then in game 3, he had 32 points. Game 4, he had 25 points, and we all know what he did in game 5. So he went ham for 3 straight games. And mind you, the first 2 games was on the road. He went to his crib, played well at home, and like I told him, the crucial game, critical game 5 on the road, he went and he balled out and took control of the series. So for 3 straight games, he dominated one of the better teams. Then the dude was like, "Oh no,
destroyed them.
go to." He was like, "No, go to his fourth quarter numbers." Okay, we go look in the fourth quarter numbers. LeBron James in that series was averaging 8.5 points per game in the fourth quarter and shooting over 52% from the field and shot 50% from three-point land in the fourth quarter in the entire series versus Detroit Pistons. You know what Kobe shot versus the goddamn Phoenix Suns' horrible defense in 2007 in the playoffs? 29% in the fourth quarter. Averaging 6 points per game versus the Phoenix Suns.
LeBron scored 25 straight points. Man, it's like
He tried to exclude that. He tried to exclude that.
I can't even think of another player who's ever done that. Scored 25 straight points for his team. And be the only guy to score. Basically, in the
nobody scored 25 straight points in a fourth quarter in overtime playoff game. Nobody's ever done that. Nobody scored 25 straight points in a playoff game. LeBron's the only player to do it. Jaime Jaquez Jr. What a move. Yo, I got to go to a Heat and what's it called game. Matter of fact, let me go do that now since I'm here with y'all, man. I'm having some fun again. Thank y'all for joining me here on the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. All I do is talk the game of basketball. I'm having fun with you guys as we are here talking about the cost of being a sports fan and what it and you know the price of that. I know I did not do that.
They need to put the cup, but they need to put the NBA trophy all over the court like they have the NBA Cup. Fucking Adam Silver, man. He always has the wrong thing going on, I swear.
I still think Adam Silver's doing a great job. What
I don't know about that.
How did I do? That don't make no sense. Let me. Oh wait, I'm looking up the wrong crap now. Hold on now. Man, shout out to everybody who's watching me. Shout out to Hollywood Herm in the building too, man. Hollywood Herm always support me, even though he's at work.
And is Esther Jeffrey?
He said he played like the sixth man in the 2007 finals. Who played well in the 2007 finals for the Cleveland Cavaliers? Can y'all tell me?
Nobody.
Can y'all tell me anybody on the Cavaliers that played well in 2007? Y'all, this is why I like this. This is why they hate me, because I actually learned. Ochi Takes and David, right? I actually learned. I never thought of that. I've had thousands of people bring up 2007 all the time. Tonight's the first night I thought about that. Since LeBron James did play bad, let's just say he did. Let's just say, because we know he did play bad. He didn't shoot well in that series. He didn't shoot well. So he definitely had a bad shooting series. Who played
because
well
of the defense?
The Cavaliers in 2007. I know that. You ain't gotta tell me that. I know that. You know what I'm saying? But I asked a simple question. Very simple question. Who on the Cavs played well in that series? Anybody can mention that in the comments. I'm all ears.
That's a really hard question for them because they don't know any of the players. They need to know the players before they know who played good, and they need to watch the games as well.
We miss David Stern as well. But guess who was David Stern's protege? Adam Silver.
Adam Silver takes the game on a totally different way. All he cares about is money. That's all he cares about.
Same thing with Stern. The only difference with Adam Silver is
cared about the game, though. Like he would not have the coaches wearing regular clothes. They'd be wearing suits. The guys
I agree with you. The NBA coaches should go back to wearing suits.
Upside down. The headbands would not be having the NBA logo upside down. The uniforms would be white for home, colored for road. You have to look at the court to know who's where.
No, I'm not with you there. I think the home team should call what jersey they want to wear.
Yeah, they used to wear white. Like, I don't know.
Damn.
I love the tradition of them wearing
the
white.
Charlotte Hornets went on a 27-2 run in the second quarter. Lord have mercy. I told you we was up by 20 something, and I remember that. But now we're up by 10. But my bad, David. Go ahead. My bad. I apologize.
Certain things about the court being littered with ads, the uniforms having ads on them. Like, you don't need that much money, man. Stop with the fucking greed, bro. Like, take that patch off, take that Nike logo off, and put the NBA logo where it belongs, on the front of the damn jersey.
But he only doing what the owners want him to do. That's what y'all get mad at. The owners.
No, this is his baby. This was his pet project. This is what he wanted to do.
No, but he works for the owners. If the owners want this, then that's what the owners want.
They didn't care about it. They barely
The
make any
owners
money
can't.
off those catches.
So if he tells the owners you can make a few extra million a year, $10 million a year by letting businesses put logos on your team's jerseys, well, you think the owner's gonna be like, nah, let's keep
So
the
why didn't they
integrity
do
of
it when
not being
Davis
greedy?
Stern was there? But they didn't do it when Davis
Because
Stern was there.
the opportunity wasn't there. Because now there's more
David Stern said no.
chances.
David Stern said no. The most important
Because
logo
companies
is
back then,
the NBA logo.
companies back then went to one central place to advertise. Now they have to advertise elsewhere because, like I said, people don't have TV no more. So now we're talking about targeted advertising. Back then there wasn't targeted advertisement. Like, perfect example. Remember I told you back in the days, you had certain times for cartoons, certain time for game shows, certain time for news, certain time for primetime stuff. Well, guess what? It was the same thing for commercials. All the commercials you saw during the afternoon were commercials tailored to women because a lot of women were at home, stay-at-home moms. So that's where you saw all the feminine products. That's where you saw all that other stuff. Now, when kids got out of school around 1, 2 o'clock, that's when you start seeing commercials for toys, cereal,
Yeah.
right? It was
I
that
remember
was
watching
the
those back in the
that's
day.
what I'm saying. That was the targeted advertisement of that day. Today, the target advertisement is we don't have a space. We don't have a central space. It's just like music. There was a point in time you only had a certain area to put your music out on. You had to go to the radio stations and you had to go to BET or MTV. Now it's not like that. Anybody can put their music out on different platforms. You have Tidal, you have Spotify, you have Apple Music, you have Google Music, you have all these platforms. So advertising is harder. So now companies are finding multiple ways to advertise. I mean, it's not bad for business, and that's the commissioner's job to make the business of the sport prosper. That's his job, and he's making the NBA. He got the $77 billion deal. David Stern ain't get that.
Yeah, because he died way before it could come out.
Yeah, that's true. No, listen. Larry O'Brien got his praise. That's why they named the trophy after him, because he saved the NBA. Right after the merger and everything, he kept the league afloat for years. And then David Stern was able to take it to another set of heights. And basically, Adam Silver is he's ahead of the game, man. The NBA is far ahead of the game. They were ahead of the game when they jumped on it to go onto cable. They are ahead of the game by going to streaming. The NBA is fine, man. Adam Silver's doing an all right job. He's just not good with the media. He's not good with speaking. He needs a better public relations individual. That's the problem.
I thought he's also too fucking money focused. That's my problem. He's too money focused. It's all about money, putting ads anywhere and everywhere there's a space. I'm surprised. If it was up to him, it'd be like NASCAR out there. They'd have fucking just nothing but ads all over the uniform, and you wouldn't even see nothing about the most important logo. The NBA
what's so funny
logo.
though? You know what? You know what's the only ad that's not paid to be on the jersey? The Jordan Jumpman logo. This is supposed to be Zesty Jeffries. They think Jordan's not paying the league to put those on the jersey. They think the league is putting it on the jersey out of respect, and they think because Jordan's the GOAT.
I hated when I saw the damn Jordan logo on the Knicks uniform. I was like, why the fuck would they do that?
Because Jordan pays that. Jordan's paying for that. Jordan's paying LeBron to put his logo on LeBron's jersey. They out here making pictures of LeBron with Jordan man on his Jumpman on LeBron's jersey when Jordan is paying LeBron. The players get a part of that. The players get a piece of the advertising that the NBA makes.
Yeah, it's all
on the jerseys.
All Nike money. But it made me mad seeing that damn logo on a Knicks uniform. That shouldn't be. I don't care.
Look. This right here was the comment that made his night. Right here, this comment right here. He feels better. He feels vindicated for his fandom now that he was able to come tell us about 6 finals losses and how Jason Terry somehow cooked LeBron James. Mind you, he's not saying nothing about Jordan. Nothing.
Ooh, airball.
Nothing about Jordan. Hey, Steph Curry's not playing? Is he really sick?
Yeah, he's out today.
All right, let me do this. Everybody keep asking who's these people on the panel. Let me just go ahead and make it this fair for y'all to see who the hell's here talking to me, since y'all so goddamn nosy.
Do you watch Johnny Arnett content? Adrian?
Yes, when he showed Jordan's fake stats, for sure.
Have you seen his little stupid podcast that he has going on with his friend?
I
That's
don't
like his friend is like
know.
a ill crazy Kobe stan, and he's always knocking LeBron. I swear, it's like, and then he's
No.
there, not even trying to say any kind of pushback. Like Johnny Arnett, he's a freaking zesty Jeffrey as any of them. I swear.
Yeah,
Makes me
he's a
not want to
Jesse
watch
Jeffrey
his
for
content
sure.
anymore.
He was like when he found out Jordan had fake stats, he was like, I just couldn't take this for face value, so I had to go back and see, well, why did Tom Haberstroh create this? And then I saw he had Nick Wright to help him, and it clicked to me. This is another clutch sports attempt to just discredit Michael Jordan's defense because of LeBron James. He says if you go look at the article, he mentions LeBron James at the beginning of the article and at the last paragraph of the article, clearly making this about LeBron James. It's like, no, nigga, you're making this about LeBron James. Jordan got fake steals and split blocks. You proved it. You went to it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Jordan got fake steals. He got fake blocks. The Heat on a 12-4 run in the last 4 minutes. We're about to close this out. I can't wait.
I was arguing with people in his comment section. Like I put on, like after I listened to his stupid friend over there saying the stupid shit he said, they were saying which season was better, 2016 or Jordan's his 96 season against 2016. And all of them were like, oh, 2006. That guy, the one that's the Kobe stan, was like, oh, the wrong team won the finals that year. Golden State Warriors should have won it. Oh, because they suspended Draymond. Draymond was there for Game 6 and Game 7. Draymond balled out in Game 7. He had 35, 13, and like, I think 9. He balled out in that, and they still lost. And so I went in his comment section, and I was like, man, tired of this Zesty Jeffrey bullshit. And I even said it just like that. And I went on about how great LeBron was, and then guys were arguing me, so I was going back and forth with them. I got like 30 replies just going back and forth with this one guy. He was doing all this Zesty Jeffrey stuff. Nothing but talking about averages.
That's what they do.
Just talking averages and stuff like that. And then I pushed his own logic against him. I'm like, so if Jordan only averaged 30 points for 5 seasons, he wouldn't be as great as he is because he scored 30,000 points plus. So shut up.
They're idiots,
and then after
man.
that, he kept going on. So then I put the last comment. I told him all the different things LeBron has done, and then I talked about how great he is still at his age that he is today, and he didn't have another comment after that.
Nah, they and that's the worst part because, like I said, they want to sit in the comments and have debates. Ain't no comments in the debates, bro. What's wrong with y'all? Ain't no comments. Like I ain't sitting here to argue with y'all. In the comments, they love the comment. They love the comments on Facebook.
But it was fun. Like just
no, I can't listen. Jordan is the gatekeeper to the top 5 on my list.
Yeah, he's a very good player, but he's not the best ever. In my opinion, I'll say it again. He's the most overrated basketball player ever. To have him as the GOAT makes him overrated.
The Knicks come down here next Friday.
They've been playing pretty good too.
When do they play against San Antonio? That's what I want to know.
Who are the Heat?
Yeah. I need to find out when they playing against the San Antonio. Home games, yeah. But we about to win this game against the Charlotte Hornets, and then we about to watch the Denver Nuggets versus the Warriors game. But I think Jimmy Butler's out, and so is Stephen Curry.
I think I saw Jimmy Butler. I see him? I'm not positive. I might be bugging.
That game is actually on right now, so
yeah.
It's either that or
Denver's
I'll watch the yeah, I know. It's either that or watch the Thunder game versus the Kings. Cool story. What story? Ain't nobody told no stories. Ain't nobody telling no stories. Y'all be so mad, bro.
We can tell stories about how great LeBron is.
LeBron's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Face tougher foes. MJ, no, but that's how history goes.
That's the one fault of David Stern, just like promoting Michael Jordan so much the way he fucking did.
Oh, the next week game is in New York. Okay. The game on the 17th is down here. That's on a Monday night. Why don't let me
It was so funny. Jokic lost the tap to Draymond.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why can't I find the game for the Spurs, bro? What is wrong with me? Can never find the game for the Spurs. I need to find out.
Just
when
Google
that game
it.
Is. Yeah, I'm gonna eventually do it. I'm just not gonna do it right now. I'm busy doing the show. Again, it's the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer. We were talking about the cost of being an NBA fan, and how much it costs to watch all the different channels and subscriptions that I have. Again, it cost me $150 to watch all the games, including my Miami Heat games, and that excludes ESPN games. If I wanted to add ESPN games, it would be $190 a month, but that also includes my internet. If I just want to talk about what it costs to watch Prime, Peacock, League Pass, and ESPN, it's $90 a month, ladies and gentlemen. $90 a month. Most of y'all spend more money on that on your OnlyFans account.
Yeah.
I saw a video the other day that they were saying how 14 million women between the ages of, I think it was 18 to like 40, have an OnlyFans account.
Yeah, most of them only make like $100 a month on it too.
It's not. It's just like social media. You have to promote yourself. How am I supposed to know if you have an OnlyFans if you don't tell anybody you have an OnlyFans? You see what I'm trying to say? So yeah, you have to tell somebody, yeah, I have an OnlyFans. Subscribe to my OnlyFans, and then you have to be constant with your creation, with your content creation. You can't just be you can't be a content creator trying to post once a week, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't work that way. And if you do it once a week, you have to make sure you do it that one time, that 1 week, every time at the same time. You can't skip weeks. So
and you
unless you
post too.
Yeah. But no, there's a lot of fine women out here. Don't get it confused. There's a lot of fine women out here.
Yeah, you see them on Twitter all the time.
Oh, of course, you see fine women all the time. There's a lot of fine women in the world, bro. There's a lot of beautiful women in the world. And there's a lot of men with enough money to spend just to watch them do stuff. But you have to do stuff. But people have to know you. You have to promote yourself.
Yeah.
You have to, whether you promote yourself on OnlyFans or in real life. But then that's the hard part, because a lot of these women be moms. A lot of these women be people's, sisters, and it's hard to, to find out that your sister out here on OnlyFans. But there's women out here on OnlyFans just showing their feet and making money. So, but again, it's not easy because somebody has to know that you got your feet out.
Yeah.
You have to promote yourself some way.
I remember they had like
He said that Hennessy. He said that Hennessy. Yeah, it's a crazy night when we talking about OnlyFans.
It was funny that I watched the video where this girl's little brother was like, "Stop being a whore on the internet." I was dying. He's like, "How do you think this affects me?"
Oh man, I think I ran a lot of Zesty Jeffries away, bro. They are literally. I'm so glad though, bro, because that's the best thing for me, bro. It's not having to deal with them and talking basketball. Finding real basketball fans and talking hoops with y'all is enough for me, bro.
Yeah. I like the fact that there's there's so many videos dedicated to hating LeBron. Like it just makes no sense.
Because it attracts people, man. A lot of people's lives are so messed up that it's easy to hate on LeBron. It's just easy to hate on LeBron. There's so many people that's going to agree with you. All of a sudden, you think you're cool. There's a bunch of people are like, yeah, I'm with you. Because there's a lot of people who have pathetic lives.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even want to know the information I found out about Armani Viz. Y'all will die laughing. I don't even want to say it, but it's hilarious to think about it. It shows me why he's spending his time worrying about me and Lamont so much. The motherfucker ain't got no life. None at all. Sad human being. Grown-ass man with no life. no
Yeah,
ambition.
there's lots of people putting up videos about you. And, like I remember there was this one, and like you had made a really good point, and then he put a cap on your head saying that you were lying. I'm like, everything you said there was factual. It's like I blocked YouTube from even putting that video again on me. It's like,
Ah man, I wish you would have sent it to me because sometimes I'll be wanting to see their videos because sometimes they make videos about me without tagging me.
oh, okay.
Um, and at first, I was like, I'm gonna make sure I respond to all people, but I was like, after a while, responding it's not even worth it because you're not even talking about what I'm talking about, and the fact that I have a platform that you can come talk to me and have a conversation with me shows me that you're a coward. Or if you really want me, bring me on your platform. Let's have a conversation. But they don't want that. They really
Yeah.
don't want that. So
I remember that young kid that you were exposing not too long ago with the dreads, his little chubby black kid, and like he was like
oh,
so young
David.
that he could never seen Michael Jordan play. So how could he be his GOAT? That makes no sense.
It just is what it is, bro. These again, like I said, man, these dudes. The reason he thinks Michael Jordan's his GOAT because they be on TikTok, and when they go on TikTok, they get bullied, and when they get bullied, they just accept that Jordan's the GOAT because they have people to back them up. They have people who can say, yeah, he's speaking the truth. So it sounds cool. If you're a LeBron fan, now you have to fight people left and right. Not Mookie. That was best takes. Mookie
Yeah,
is another one. Mookie's been around for a while, so he built his own following.
and the things they say about LeBron, like that. But who started this all was Skip Bayless. He's from day one, he hated LeBron's guts from day one, and he constantly claims he doesn't hate LeBron. But all you do is put out content after content after content, doing nothing but trying to shit on LeBron. But yet you don't hate him.
No, he's in love with LeBron. There's a difference. He treats him like an ex-girlfriend that he literally 20 years later has not gotten over. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
on his YouTube
That
channel.
nigga
He's
Skip
still
has
like
glazed LeBron since he got drafted. He's like, oh my God, this big nigga's better than MJ. Fuck all that. Heart was broken. Probably cried to his wife that looks just like him.
Nah, I mean, at the end of the day, those dudes, man, those dudes had to kiss ass to be a part of Jordan's fan base, and they realized like, yo, if I'm not gonna just turn around now after I did all this work to be a part of the Jordan fan base, like, cause Jordan's petty. Jordan's not gonna be cool with you if you run around here not saying he's the GOAT. That's why I find it so funny they be saying Jordan don't want to be considered the GOAT when he gets mad at anyone who doesn't claim he's the GOAT.
Well, I just remember a video interview he had, and he said, "I don't believe in that." So maybe
That's
he
bullshit.
thinks he had
It's
the
on his
greatest
sneakers.
career.
You should have put on his sneakers then. What up, King Shy? What's good, bro?
Man, I can't believe how great she still
Yo,
looks.
what up, Johnny? What up,
Not too
man?
much, man. What's going on out here in these YouTube streets, man? What you got for me, man? What information
Hey,
you
you
can provide
say
me
it's a
today?
good day, man. I missed last night TikTok live because I had to take care of some shit. But tomorrow night, man, I'm gonna be there. You know what I mean? I'm
Last
always
night's
there. Right?
live, they sent their
Yeah,
lieutenants at us, right? You know, because they got their
yeah,
capos, they got their foot soldiers. They
yeah,
sent their foot soldiers that ain't work out. Plato's they foot
yeah,
soldier. But last night, whatever me and Lamont did recently had them upset because they came prepared. And they came
yeah,
for Chat GPT. And I
yeah,
realized in the Chat GPT is like a tank. It's a tank that can handle
yeah,
all kind of that can handle all type of ammunition. You know what I'm saying? And now
yeah,
they're they are hurt. They are hurt. They are hurt because I think for them, I think they feel like they
yeah,
can debo Lamont's live if I
yeah,
wasn't there. So I'm gonna
yeah,
tell Lamont next Saturday I'm not gonna show up to next Saturday's live. I'm gonna take my wife out next Saturday and have a
yeah.
good night out with my wife. And let's see if they
That's
take
it.
over Lamont's live. I'm gonna see what they do then. We're gonna see then. We're gonna see if they, because
Yeah,
what's his name admitted to it. Plato. He said that's why nobody wants to come to your live. When he says nobody, he says
yeah,
the Zesty Jeffries, because all the
yeah,
LeBron
yeah,
fans are happy.
yeah.
LeBron fans and
Exactly.
basketball fans are elated. They
I
love what
know.
me and Lamont are doing.
Hey,
So
guess what? Who was that one clown that showed up to y'all live yesterday? I actually watched because Lamont had it streaming again on his channel, right? That one clown, his name is Dream. He's like my age. He said
Dream
he was
does, yeah,
exposing
Dream
himself.
does, yeah,
Yeah,
Dream
yeah, he
does
was
sports.
exposing himself. he used Plato's logic, winning championships as the best player in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not only did he did that, but he admitted that he didn't watch Jordan play. So you're a Jordan fan, you know what?
Most of them can't watch Jordan play.
Yeah,
They're all
they didn't
too
watch
young.
Jordan play. So it's even worse. Like even if you were alive, you probably didn't watch a lot of Jordan's games, but you weren't alive. You're
Yeah.
my age. You were born in '98, so you don't watch Michael Jordan play.
I
Yeah.
That
told
too
you, they're
young is
on
an
TikTok a
excuse.
lot. They're on
Yeah.
TikTok a
We've
lot.
watched
That's
all
why.
hella Jordan games the past
They,
year. Hella Jordan games. They're never there to watch them. They just talk about LeBron in the comments. I've
Exactly.
literally watched every stream about him, his defensive player of the year, all your games from '92 with his mid range. I've watched all of these games. The nigga is not as good as DeMar DeRozan, but still, like they can't even do that.
There's one player that I don't think he's better than, that a lot of people don't want to have a convo. Shea. Because I was arguing that, like I was on TikTok Live earlier. I said that Shea's plays similar to Michael Jordan because, they're 6'6", about 210 pounds. They're both athletic, right? They both play in the mid-range. They both play defense at a high level. They're both solid passers. They both could handle the ball. They're both elite finishers. They both get out in transition and play well in transition. But again, when I break down the games, Jesse Jeffries don't want to listen to it. So I'm giving them facts. I just gave real examples of why they play similarly, but then they want to go to the athleticism. They want to talk about how Michael Jordan is much more athletic than Shea, and then not only that, he told me with a straight face that the '90s competition. Yes, hey Johnny, he said that Michael Jordan is way more athletic than Shea, and then he said the '90s competition. Here's the worst part. He said the '90s competition is tougher than now.
Oh yeah, at that point I'm not
competition is
listening
tougher
to
than
you.
now.
man.
At that point, I know you just don't watch basketball.
Straight
They don't
fools.
watch. They don't know
Yeah,
basketball,
straight
bro.
fools.
The only
Exactly.
thing I think, like, Jordan jumps a little higher than Shea. I think that's
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
it. Yeah.
Shea is way
'Cause
more
I only
skilled,
rank
especially
players
at this.
the 2000s to now because I'm not gonna rank that I haven't seen. I didn't see the 90s.
And I respect that. I respect
Then you
that.
don't have then you don't have an all-time list. That's the problem I
Yeah.
have with
Can't
that.
have an
You don't
all-time
really
list.
have an
Yeah.
there's not an all-time list. That's just your greatest players you ever seen list. That's what you could say.
Yeah.
Which is fine. No one can
Yeah.
say that. You can have
That's the
that. You
most
can have
honest
that.
way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the most honest way to do it.
Well, I
Or
mean,
you
but
say he's
just
my
just
favorite
know that
player.
you don't have a GOAT list or you don't have a greatest list of all
Yeah.
time. That's all you just got to say. I don't have a greatest list of all time.
Yeah. At
Doesn't
least
count-
you weren't
you're
born
not
after.
counting all time. You're not counting all time.
At least you weren't born after the Macarena, just like Dreamer is claiming to that Michael Jordan's a GOAT and his favorite player.
Now the funniest thing about Dream was he was like, "Yo, I'm not a rookie. I know what I'm about to do. I know what's about to
Yeah.
happen." I was like, "You really don't know." And you even tell him, you was like,
Yeah.
This is not gonna go good for you, sir. You're in dangerous territory."
Yeah.
He was like, "This is not." No, you wasn't there. That was against Plato, but they were like, "Bruh," and they came firing, but they. Again, imagine this. Them motherfuckers try to trick Chat GPT. Like, that's hilarious to me. These motherfuckers
Yeah.
really try to trick an AI.
I know.
Hilarious.
They don't.
I
They
think
don't like facts.
the only way to make Jordan the GOAT is to say dumb shit
Yeah.
like most popular player ever. That's the only way.
You know
you're
the
gonna be
funny
able to
thing
make
is he's
You
not even
can't
the most
say
popular
that,
player.
but they say that by saying that he has the consensus as the GOAT. They don't say Jordan's the most popular player. They phrase it
And
as
guess what, Johnny?
he's
I
the,
actually
he's the
exposed the dude.
consensus GOAT. Yeah.
I actually
Yeah.
exposed the dude because I said, LeBron is actually more popular than Michael Jordan technically because he's more modern. Number one, and number two, I was talking about. He said most popular, right? And I asked him who's a GOAT rapper, right? And I said Jay-Z's a consensus GOAT, and he said Tupac and 50 Cent are still better. But that's what I'm saying. These guys are not consistent. They like the consensus, but when it comes to other stuff, now they don't like the consensus. It only works in basketball with Michael Jordan. That's how they do it.
But with Jordan in his prime, when he was playing, he was absolutely by far the most popular basketball player. There's no denying that.
I agree.
Like, people loved Jordan. His star has faded a bit, but you see these guys still to this day claim he's the greatest, claim all this shit. Meanwhile, it's 40 years later. Like, come on now. Like, the popularity game is still really high with Michael Jordan because they
Yeah, I
pass
agree.
it down. The guys my age have passed it down to their stupid kids, saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, he's the greatest player you're ever gonna see. Watch him play the game." and maybe they might throw on a highlight reel, so they see him do whatever bullshit layup he put up, and then it's like they don't show him the new hot.
saying Jordan's the GOAT kind of it's a safe territory. You're in a safe space. There's enough people who are gonna look at you and say, okay, there's not gonna be too many people that's gonna argue with you, including LeBron fans. We don't go looking to go find people that says Jordan the GOAT to be like, no, Jordan's ain't the GOAT. You don't know basketball. We only have that conversation because they're the ones who can't take it, because they need the validation. When they see other people talking, they always call us feminine, but they're feminine. That's a female trait when they see somebody else enjoying themselves and they not want to attach themselves to that. Women are like that. Like, they don't like their man going out and enjoying themselves. They don't
just
like
got
their
out of a harsh breakup.
Yeah, they don't like their homegirls going out and enjoying themselves without them. Imagine you have, like, think about it. You'll see them beef about this. They be like, oh, that bitch went to fucking Jamaica and didn't never tell me that they were going to go to Jamaica. All right, bitch. Like, damn. Like, y'all be upset that somebody else is having fun.
Yeah, women get out of a harsh breakup, then they go to their girlfriends. You know what I mean? Like, that's Jesse Jeffrey. You know what I mean? That's Michael Jordan fans.
Exactly. They go run back to each other. You don't believe what I heard. This guy ain't Johnny. He got a channel called GOAT James Kingdom. He's the biggest glazer ever. You know what he said? He said Michael Jordan choked in 1988. This guy is crazy, man. He said the Heat overachieved. I mean, this is the biggest glazer on the internet.
Yeah.
What kills me is they call him like Michael Jordan like the most clutch player ever. But Michael Jordan even had a commercial where he says, "I didn't even hit the most game winners," and they show all the clanks in that commercial.
That's what I'm saying. How are you more clutch than LeBron when LeBron has more game winners in the playoffs? Not only that, but LeBron has more iconic games than Michael Jordan, right? He has 07 versus the Pistons, 2012 versus Celtics, 2018 the entire playoff run, 2016 series versus the Warriors. And LeBron has had, from 2012 to 2020, that's the greatest stretch of a finals performance by any player in NBA history. Michael Jordan's finals performances are overrated, man. That's what I'm saying. They don't want to talk about 96 when he shot 41%.
He doesn't have one.
They don't.
What is... all right, let me not say that. He has the 41 finals, right? Was it 41 points?
Yeah, 93.
He has
the
that
Suns
one. We all
scored
know
like the
Jordan was out
most
there
worst.
jacking up a bunch
They had
of
like
shots.
the worst defense in the league.
Thank you. Not only that, Johnny, just what David said. The Suns were ass defensively. Like,
man, I hate that stupid virtual freaking ad on the court. Get it off the court. Adam Silver at his finest, man, doing that.
David hates ads. David, it's a part of the game, man. Ads are part of sports.
He could have ads, but he decided to put more ads. There was already plenty of ads on the court.
Yeah, I agree, man. I fucking hate all these ads, man.
I guess you can say they're like bitter baby mamas because they finally realized there's another baby mama. Like there's another, there's another chick in this whole scenario. Because that's what they didn't expect. Like, they didn't expect another chick to come along. Because it's basically like this. It's like Jordan is the baby mama. The Jordan fans is the baby mama. Kobe fans is the girlfriend after the baby mama, but the girlfriend never had the baby. Right? She didn't have the child with the man. So so Michael still has something over as the baby mama, being the one that has the child is the one that has something over just the ex-girlfriend. But then here comes the baby mama, which is LeBron. This is the one that he got pregnant. Like, how dare you get him pregnant? They act like that. Like, how the hell is he the GOAT? Like, how? Like, where? And that's what they always tell you. How? How is he the GOAT? Didn't he lose 6 times? Didn't he choke in 2011? You can't bring up longevity. You can't bring up nothing LeBron did great. We have to exclude it. And anything Jordan didn't do great, they could exclude that. We had to legitimately try to exclude all defensive second teams, all because Jordan has none.
Yeah.
Again, when I was arguing with that guy on in the comments of Johnny Arnett's video, the guy was like, "Oh, those are empty calorie stats," and I'm like, "Those stats are empty calories." I had to put him in his place about that shit.
Yeah, sports just finished ran. He coined the term. I forgot what it was. He coined the term where he says this, right? You guys notice how he likes to say LeBron fans only like to talk, like they like to bring up other players in the GOAT debate, right? They like to bring up Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's what, that's what he said, right?
That's
And that ever
hilarious.
since then, Jordan fans been running with it, right? But at the same time, they don't want to acknowledge that if it's a GOAT debate, it should be the greatest player of all time, not Jordan versus LeBron. They don't even think that LeBron's number 2. They like to say he's outside the top 10, right? So if that's the case, why don't you argue why Jordan's a GOAT in front of every player? They only can argue Jordan versus LeBron. They can only make Jordan better than LeBron. They can't make Jordan the GOAT.
And
They
that's
can't
what
even
and that's
make
what we
Jordan better
pointed
than
out.
LeBron.
And that's what
Yeah.
we pointed out, how they can't prove
Yeah.
Jordan's the GOAT. They only can talk about LeBron.
Yeah.
And that's how they
Yeah.
do it. But we got Ace Boogie in the building. Ace Boogie's a zesty Jeffrey. He'll tell you why Jordan's the GOAT and why LeBron can't be the GOAT. What up, Ace?
Yo, what's up, man? I mean, you guys deep down in your hearts know that Jordan is the GOAT.
No, I
You know,
don't. Fuck
No,
off with that
we don't.
bullshit.
Heart?
No, we don't.
Heart?
Pathetic.
We're not
Yeah,
talking
heart.
with our hearts.
Pathetic.
We're talking with our brains. We're men. Men
Yeah,
don't talk with
brains.
their hearts.
You guys are
Yeah.
pathetic. Look at the last guy who just spoke before me. This is ridiculous, man. I mean, come on, man.
Fuck you.
So,
I mean,
yo,
just
wait. So I'm pathetic for
No,
speaking.
no,
why?
no, no. Let him
You guys
go,
are
guys.
jokes.
Let him go. Let him go. I want to
Right.
hear this. Go, Ace Boogie, please
Look
go.
look at the ratings right now, for example.
Uh-huh.
The ratings are higher this season so far than it was last season when LeBron was playing. I mean, the NBA doesn't miss LeBron. The NBA does not miss LeBron. I mean, the season the ratings everything's in good hands without him playing.
What
I mean,
does
come
this have
on,
to do with
bro.
LeBron? What does this have to do with LeBron?
Like, look,
In
I mean,
basketball.
the NBA took a dip in ratings when Jordan left. The NBA took a dip, man. Come on, man. Like, LeBron didn't
No,
stop playing.
no.
The
NBA
ratings are-
fans
the ratings-
watch.
the ratings are
NBA
higher,
fans,
bro. Come on.
listen. NBA fans watch more NBA today than ever have in NBA history. Even more than when Jordan was playing. They watch it more now. I
That's-
just told
thank-
you we
that's-
watched
that's
3 games
Jordan.
tonight. We watched 3 games tonight, sir.
But that's
3
thanks
games.
to Jordan. Jordan made the game international. Come on, bro.
No, he
No,
didn't.
that was
made
Adam
the game
Silver.
No, he
international
did not.
game.
Jordan did not make the game international, sir. Jordan did not make the game international.
Who did that?
Jordan has nothing to do with the NBA having basketball camps in every country in the world, every continent in the world. Jordan has nothing to do with that.
David Stern.
Nothing to do with that.
Adam
Come on,
Silver.
bro. You got
made
people
the
like
game
Luka
global.
Doncic and Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, stating how like their role models was Jordan growing up, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Jordan made the game international, man. I mean, that's
Luka
you can't say
Doncic never saw Jordan play basketball. Never.
But
Never.
definitely-
He knows about Nike. Yeah, they know about
he
Nike and the
definitely
Jordan brand, but they don't know nothing about Jordan.
He's definitely
Nothing.
quoted saying Jordan is one of his favorite players of all time.
How
He was
could
born in
he?
1999.
Okay, okay.
No,
Oh,
he's
wait,
not.
wait, stop,
He's
guys, stop.
only
Who cares about favorite players? Somebody making Jordan their favorite player doesn't make Jordan the GOAT.
Hey, man, look, I didn't make Jordan a GOAT. Jordan made himself.
You can admit a lot of shit, but you can't admit that you don't know basketball. How about let's start there, Ace Boogie. Admit you don't know basketball. Start there. Don't admit Jordan's your GOAT. Admit you don't know basketball. Start there.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Just calm down, man. You don't gotta be a bisexual. Calm down.
I'm just saying. You act like we care about what you think. You can't prove it. We don't care what
So
you think.
why should I care that you think LeBron is the GOAT?
You don't have to.
I don't know why you care. Let
You
me
don't
ask you,
have
why
to.
do you care?
Thank you.
Why do you care? Why do you care? That's a very interesting
Thank
question.
you.
Why do you care?
I don't. To be honest with you.
So why are you
Why are you
here?
here?
So why are you
Thank you.
here?
Why are you
So why
here?
are you here?
Why are you
Why are you
here?
here right now?
To let this fan club of a podcast know that Jordan is the GOAT all time.
So you care. You care. What a
Nobody cares. None of us here care about that. Why do you think? Okay, why do you think you have to tell us this? Why do you have to tell us this? Why do you think it's not going to change our perspective? We're not going to believe you because you can't prove it. So why do you feel the need to come up here and tell us this?
Bro, it's already proven. What you mean? Look at it. Look at the numbers. Look at the stats. Look at the.
I did
look
look
at
at the
the
numbers.
That's
Not enough.
Stats.
Not enough. It's
It's
not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough.
Just to know the finals is not enough.
There
It's
you
not
go,
enough.
the Zesty
Not
Jeffrey
enough.
shit.
It's fine. No, this guy, I got this guy. Hold on, wait.
Undefeated.
Tell me every accolade. All right, tell me every achievement and accomplishment that makes Jordan the GOAT. Boogie, go ahead.
What you mean? I mean, he's just a GOAT. I don't gotta tell you everything, bro.
It's not
You
enough.
do.
You saying he's the GOAT is not enough.
Tell us how.
It's not enough.
Oh, he's the GOAT. That's it. Oh, that's it. Oh, he's the GOAT.
Prove it. Tell us how.
I don't have enough time to tell you all his accomplishments.
Yes, you do. Because he doesn't have that much accomplishments.
Oh man,
I'm gonna start letting my millions deal with y'all. Cause y'all listen, y'all will be mad because again, GJK Assassins, Wild Boy, GJK Assassins, New World, GJK Assassin, Black James, GJK Assassin, Mar. Y'all don't want to see these dudes. GJK Assassin, King Solomon all of a sudden then got stripes in his. He's out here just destroying Zesty Jeffries left and right. What do you got, Ace Boogie? You got feelings. You got deep down in your heart something that we don't give two fucks about. We don't want to feel your heart. We want to know what you think up here, brother. I want to know what's in my wife's heart, not in your heart. So let's get back to the conversation, bro. Jordan is not the GOAT. He's your GOAT.
He's your favorite player, and that's okay.
All I know is that when it comes to intangibles, when it comes to winning, when it comes to being a
intangibles cannot be measured.
That is literally Bill Russell. And guess what, David? By his logic, it would be Bill Russell.
You can never give it to LeBron.
Yeah.
By his Russell, by intangibles, LeBron. Championships, LeBron.
Bill Russell.
Greatness, LeBron.
How does what tangibles does LeBron have over Michael Jordan?
LeBron has won every championship he's ever been a part of in his life. He's won championship in high school. He won championship as a pro. He won championship as an international player. He has more conference titles than Michael Jordan. He has an in-season tournament championship. Michael Jordan don't have an in-season tournament championship. Michael Jordan don't have 3 gold medals. Michael Jordan don't have a high school championship. Michael Jordan only has a championship because of Scottie Pippen and Phil Jackson.
You know why Michael Jordan didn't have an in-season tournament championship? Because the ratings wasn't down and it wasn't looking for methods to get the viewers to watch. That's the reason why he doesn't have an in-season tournament.
We're talking about the 90s, but it was like barely.
Let me ask you a question. What was the NBA ratings for the regular season, not the finals, in 1996?
Bro, I don't know the numbers. I can't give you the numbers.
So how do you know that the NBA had ratings? You know, the finals had ratings. Y'all always bring up 1998 finals, but y'all don't tell us nothing else. What was the NBA ratings in 1996 for just a regular NBC game on a Saturday afternoon that did not have Michael Jordan and Chicago Bulls involved?
So are you saying like the numbers of the most or the lowest? Is that what you're trying to ask me?
No. What was the ratings for a Orlando Magic versus San Antonio game on a Saturday afternoon on NBC?
But I don't know that. Do you know that?
Of course not. You don't know that because it wasn't good. It wasn't as much people was watching today's NBA. I tell you that much.
I know that.
I can tell you right now. There's more people watching.
One of the lowest rated finals viewership in NBA history.
That's fine. He also played in one of the most oddest American times in history, which during a pandemic.
And guess what?
That shit happens once every 100 years. That shit happens once every 100 years.
The Last Dance had more views than LeBron James NBA's finals.
And that proves our point. Again, hold on, guys. I got this, guys. Stop! And that proves our point why you guys are not basketball fans. You rather watch Jordan lie than basketball. You don't prove Jordan's the GOAT because you like watching Jordan on television, sir, over basketball. You prove our point that you're not basketball fans. And no, I did not contradict myself because you said that you would rather watch The Last Dance and instead of watching basketball. Just because a bunch of non-basketball fans watch The Last Dance doesn't mean it's better. You're not a basketball fan.
To watch the GOAT. To watch the shit. You rather watch the GOAT than to watch the shit.
Listen, plenty of people purchase Michael Jordan products and never care about basketball, sir. Plenty of people buy Jordans for their kids and never watch a game of basketball, sir. Plenty of people care about Michael Jordan and never watch one basketball game a day in their life. Doesn't make Michael Jordan the GOAT. It's not enough. It's not enough.
The Last Dance over the finals.
Not enough. More people watching The Last Dance over the NBA finals. Not enough. Still don't make him the GOAT. It's not enough.
That's like how. This is the cherry on top. This is the cherry on top. on the NBA 75th, I guess greatest players of all time when it was in Ohio.
Yes.
Michael Jordan's ovation
ovation was cool.
Real
Wow.
than LeBron James.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Wow. Standing. Okay. So Jordan's career. So Jordan's career. So Jordan. No, that's how you know. That's how you know Jordan's career is not enough. Standing ovation, ladies and gentlemen. Standing ovation makes Michael Jordan the GOAT. Not basketball. Not bad. I let you speak, Ace Boogie. Not basketball. Not an actual jump shot. Not an actual accolade. Not an actual achievement. A standing ovation makes Michael Jordan the GOAT. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jordan does not have enough in his resume to be the GOAT. So a standing ovation. They have lowered the standard of greatness by just saying a standing ovation makes Jordan the GOAT. Completely hilarious.
That just makes him popular.
I know it makes you upset and want to cry, but this is true, brother. Come on, man.
Why would I cry about other people who praise? Bro, hold wait. Do you know there's people who stand there and clap at a crack addict for smoking crack and buying crack so they can smoke crack today? Am I going to be like, damn, I wish I had the joy that they had? No, nigga. No. There's people who find thrill in letting a big woman slap her big ass cheeks on their face every day. Am I gonna sit there and say, damn, I wish I could have that enjoyment in my life? No, nigga. No. I am a decent human being. I find value in things that have valuable, tangible evidence to it. Not just because somebody finds it happy. My mom told me a long time ago, just because somebody wants to jump off the roof, that means I'm going to jump off the roof. You niggas are followers, not leaders. LeBron fans are leaders, not followers. It's a sad, pathetic life that you are looking for other people to validate what you think and feel. Now, mind you, you're the only person who can feel and think what you think and feel. And yet you want another individual who cannot think what you think or feel what you feel to validate how you feel and think. Sir, you have a pathetic life.
Look at Space Jam 2. That was terrible. He tried to emulate Michael Jordan.
Yo, hey Johnny, I'm starting to wait. Johnny, are these dudes on the tour bus?
My 5-year-old enjoys Space Jam 2, not Space Jam 1, because he never saw Space Jam 1. And in reality, in his mind, 2 is better than 1. So when he sees Space Jam 2, you know what he thinks? It's better.
Because the child doesn't know any better. This is who his father is.
You don't know any better. You still have a child mentality.
Yeah.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Yeah, bro, how old are you?
Let's let this. I got my assassin in the building. Go ahead, go get him, New World. Get him.
Hey, what's up, brothers? So I just wanted to say this real quick. I just want to say this real quick. So this motherfucker was over here talking about some standing ovation that happened in Ohio. Like every motherfucker that was in there was actually from Ohio. Like you do know that people travel across the world, across the country to go to these type of events. So for you to use that as a point to try to make Jordan better than LeBron, it makes you ignorant and stupid because not everybody that's in that building is an Ohio Cleveland fan. So it has nothing to do with LeBron James. So at the end of the day, it just shows how desperate you niggas are and how you just have no facts because you're using shit that has nothing to do with actual basketball played on the court to try to make a case for Michael Jordan. And it just shows how pathetic you niggas really are. Like, I'm going to let Johnny keep cooking you because I'm at work. I really only got on here because I'm just tired of listening to how stupid you niggas are. So I'm going to let y'all take this away. It's always
Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
All right. New World said, hand it over to the other assassins. King Solomon.
Yeah. Hey, man. Whatever your name is, Ace Boogie, whatever your name is, clown. So I'm starting to think all of you guys are on. I'm starting to think all of you guys are on the short bus, man. I'm starting to think all of you guys are on the short bus because, first of all, hold on. Everything that you said, it almost made me like, if I was like drinking something, I probably would have spit it out like five different times. First of all, you brought up Space Jam 2, right? There's no way you're going to argue that LeBron James is worse than Michael Jordan because of his movies. Movies. That's not even basketball. So movies. So you're arguing who's a better actor now, not a better actual basketball player. That's number one.
Who has more
Number
fans?
two, we don't give a fuck.
It's all fans. It's all about who has
Number
more
two,
fans.
we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about space. We don't give a fuck about the actual 75th anniversary ceremony because once again, a lot of those dudes are casual fans, man. We don't care about them. A lot of these dudes that come to the ceremony, they come because of Michael Jordan because they're casuals. All right? Stop bringing up, the consensus has Michael Jordan as a GOAT because once again, the consensus does not know basketball. The consensus is only going off of feelings. When we talk about who the greatest player of all time is, it has to be tangible. So stop coming in here with feelings. Stop saying movies. Stop talking about finals ratings because because in the future the finals ratings are going to be better than the 98 finals. You're not going to argue that final series is going to make one player better than Michael Jordan. So please come with facts. Please talk about accolades, stats, and achievements. Stop being a retard. Stop being a Zesty Jeffrey.
Get this little kid out of here. Now, let me break you down, though, bro. Number one, let me tell you something, bro. It's not about.
I'm not a little kid. I'm not a little kid. I'm 27. I'm 27.
LeBron James doesn't have the tangibles to be the GOAT. LeBron James quit on every team. LeBron James has quit on every team the organization he's been on. LeBron James has never built his team.
Bro.
LeBron James has played with the most superstars, the most top 75 players, the most number one picks, the most number two picks in the history of the players.
Let him go, Solomon. Let him go, Solomon. Let him speak, bro. Let him go.
All right.
He's playing with the most superstars, the most all-stars, the most top 75 players in NBA history and only has 4 rings to show for it. He's quit on every organization. He's quit on every organization he's been on. He's the greatest.
Why are you saying nothing but things that recent history? Talk about how great Jordan is. Talk about that.
Get his team over the hump in the playoffs.
You breaking in and out. You breaking in and out, King Solomon. I mean, Ace Boogie. You breaking in and out, Ace Boogie. You were breaking in and out. You talk about a lot. You talk a lot about LeBron, brother. I
know. And guess what? Intangible championships and leadership would make Bill Russell or LeBron the GOAT.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Ace Boogie. Ace Boogie. Let me ask you this, Ace Boogie. Have you been? Ace Boogie. Ace Boogie. Let me ask you this, Ace Boogie. Stop talking. Damn, y'all niggas never stop talking. Have you witnessed the TikTok takeover from GJK and FYF recently? Have you seen how we've been terrorizing Zesty Jeffries on TikTok lately?
Nah, TikTok.
You're not a TikTok guy. You stay on YouTube and Discord. That's your two places.
I mean, I stay making money. I just get on here sometimes once in a while to see what you brosexuals is talking about.
You niggas be lying, bro. You motherfuckers probably make like 40 grand a year. This nigga probably make like 40 grand a year talking about he make money. Just be lying.
You said 40 grand.
Niggas that make money ain't got no time to be on YouTube like that.
You probably still go to H&R to file your taxes, nigga. You still probably go to H&R Block to file your taxes, nigga. Like, what you mean? I don't know what to tell you niggas, man.
I don't know. That's what you bisexuals believe.
Hey, Zesty Jeffrey.
Most you bisexuals are
40,000 points, 11,000 rebounds, 11,000 assists.
Hey, David, don't worry. They don't care about stats. They care about feelings. They go off of feelings.
On and on. Most NBA,
they go off of feelings.
All NBA selections.
Bro, Michael Jordan is the greatest winner of all time. I can't.
Bill Russell is.
Bill Russell is the greatest winner of all time.
Bill Russell is.
11 championships.
Thank you. 11 championships. Are you dumb?
What your guy got.
Hey, do you not understand 11? 11 championships is more than 6. What are you talking about?
He doesn't have the accolades.
Jordan got less. Jordan does have the accolades.
Bill Russell has 5 MVPs.
He does have the accolades. Bill Russell does have the accolades.
Yes, he does.
He does have the accolades. So what's wrong with
you? He has the
finals MVPs. The finals MVP doesn't exist, sir. The finals MVP
didn't exist,
sir.
It
didn't exist.
It didn't exist.
All defensive trophy after him.
It didn't exist.
All defensive
teams, yes. All NBA teams, yes. Rebounding titles.
Yes.
Rebounding titles.
Yes.
Rebounding titles. Yes, he has rebounding
titles. And he'd have block titles.
Yes.
Does he have the
MVP? Titles are not there. Block titles are not there.
Thank you.
He has the MVPs, yes. Yes, he has the MVPs. He has the MVPs, yes.
How many MVPs does he have?
He has 5.
3 MVPs in a row. Jordan didn't do that.
Yes.
Jordan has 3 MVPs in a row. Jordan don't have that.
Bill Russell has 5 rings. Five, so he has 5 MVPs and 11 championships.
5.
How many final
5 MVPs.
MVPs does Bill Russell
They
have?
weren't existed. They didn't exist. They
He
weren't around.
has
How
Solomon. Let me
many
answer this
scoring
question.
titles
Solomon, let
does
me answer the question.
have?
All right.
He doesn't.
All right.
He has rebounding titles. He has rebounding titles. That's what he has. He has rebounding titles. Jordan don't have nothing over Bill Russell. Jordan can't be better than Bill
Michael Jordan has
Russell.
scoring titles. What are you talking about? Michael Jordan has scoring titles. Does he have double-digit rebounding titles? Does Bill Russell have double-digit titles? Because Michael Jordan has double-digit scoring titles.
He played in the
So
same
what do you
league as
think?
Kareem. Not Kareem. He has played in the
That's
same
fine.
league as
Will.
Did Jordan? Oh
Jordan.
wait. Did
Jordan.
Jordan retire? Oh wait, did Jordan retire? Did Jordan retire with the most points in NBA history, like Bill Russell retired with the most rebounds in NBA history? No.
So who cares?
We care.
That's a part of it. We care.
John Stockton retired with the most assists in the NBA history.
We
Kareem
care,
Abdul-Jabbar retired with the most. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar retired with the most rebounds, the most points in NBA history. Come on, man, you're nitpicking.
Yeah, LeBron
I'm
and listen, wait, and Ace Boogie, and both of the players you're mentioning, including LeBron, is better than Jordan. Kareem, Russell,
LeBron is the greatest
LeBron
blitzer
are
of all
all
time.
better than Jordan.
LeBron
And matter of
is the
fact, I'm just
greatest
looking
blitzer
up.
of all time.
I'm looking at this stat. Y'all know yesterday in the live, Big Shot said that Michael Jordan, even if we took away his home steals, he will still be the league steals leader. And that's a lie. That is really a lie.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan had 259 steals in 1988. If we do take away more than half of his steals, which is what he got on at home, Jordan does not have the most steals in 1988. Let's go to 1987. If we take away Jordan's steals in 1987,
LeBron has more losses in the finals
Be a fan of
than Bill Russell, Michael Jordan,
who didn't care about his
Kareem.
teammates.
Again.
All he wanted to do was score.
Shut up, Ace
and all
Boogie.
that.
Dude. Ace Boogie, we don't care what you think about LeBron. We don't give a fuck about you and LeBron, Ace Boogie. Again, in 1987, Jordan didn't have the most steals in the league, and if he did have half his steals taken away because of the home stats that he was getting cooked, he wouldn't even have the most steals or lead the league in steals. So yes, Jordan didn't have any steals titles without fake steals. Which we all know he has fake steals.
I've ever heard in my life. That's the dumbest.
That's impossible. That's impossible. You talk to Zesty Jeffries every day. You hear stupid things all the time. All the time.
That's the dumbest thing I've heard in my life.
How is it dumb?
All the time.
In what way?
You said LeBron James is the GOAT is probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
You might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life or ever seen.
Okay, how do you explain his greatness? He has 40,000 points, 11,000 rebounds, 11,000 assists. He shoots 50% for his career. He has the most All NBAs. He has 5.
I have a better question for him. No, I have a better question for him. I have a better question for Ace Boogie. Tonight's show is about the cost of being a sports fan. How much do you pay to watch NBA games, and what subscriptions do you have as an NBA fan?
You said the cost of being a sports fan?
Yes, today's show is about the cost of being a sports fan. We have to pay subscriptions to watch our sports, especially basketball. So I ask you again, how much do you pay for your subscriptions, and which subscriptions do you have to watch basketball?
I got a Fire Stick, so I jailbroke my Fire Stick to watch the games for free.
So you watch all NBA games only on your Fire Stick at home on the television. So you sit at your television every day watching TV.
I said I don't pay subscriptions. You're paying subscriptions. You're an idiot. I jailbroke my Fire Stick to be able to watch it for free.
Again, do you sit in front of your television all day long watching television?
No, you just asked me about watching the games. I didn't say nothing about watching TV all day long. I don't have time to watch TV all day long.
This is a separate question, guy. No, he's asking you a follow-up.
Ace Boogie, how do you watch your Fire Stick? On what device is your Fire Stick available to watch on?
I got it set on the television.
Okay, so I ask you again. Do you sit all day long watching games on your television?
I don't have time to sit down all day long.
So that means you don't watch the games.
So is that what you do? You spend your whole day watching fucking basketball games all day long?
Because I have a subscription on certain devices, I can watch on my phone, my tablet, my laptop, my computer, and my television.
Well, I don't need to sit down and watch games all day long. That's what the
Of course you.
NBA TV is
That's
for, so I can watch the highlights in case I miss the game. But for the
okay.
important games, like the Warriors or
So you watch
saying something like
highlights.
some other
So you
stuff,
watch
yeah, I'll
highlights.
watch it.
What's your
So
team?
okay, so hold on, no, Scott, stop. So you have highlights. So again, if you watch highlights, I think if we really get here, be honest here, David, then Adam Silver wasn't wrong when he said the league was a highlight league. He understood there's a lot of zesty Jeffries that don't watch the game; they just watch highlights. He
Yeah,
just
they
said
watch those-
you're stupid. He just said you're stupid if you pay to watch the sport that you like to watch.
Guess what?
Again,
Guess what?
this is what zesty
I
Jeffries do,
haven't
ladies
seen
and
any
gentlemen.
highlights of LeBron James, and I know that the ratings is at the highest it's been in the past few seasons
That's a lie. You don't know that. You don't know
so
what the
far.
ratings are.
Look it
You're a
up.
liar.
It
Google it.
doesn't
Google
matter
it.
if the ratings are
Google
low
You
it.
say
with
Google,
LeBron
nigga.
James
I don't have to
or
Google
Google
it.
not.
it.
It's what
I don't have to
LeBron James
Google it.
does on the
Fuck about
court.
ratings.
On
I
the
pay to
court.
watch.
Thank you.
Why? Wait.
It's what he does on the court.
How is somebody?
Look
How is
how
how is
good.
it somebody? Wait. How is it somebody who doesn't watch the league sit here and tell you, yeah, nobody watches it? Because nigga, you don't watch it. You
Look
don't
how
talk
good the
about the
league is
game.
without LeBron James.
The game has been. Matter of fact, LeBron James is the most watched player in the NBA. What are you talking about?
I
Watch
will
how
He
the
say
has
this.
ratings
the
go.
lowest rating.
Watch
He has
how
the
the
lowest
ratings get.
ratings. I mean,
Watch how the ratings get higher when LeBron James start playing.
he has
What
the
he doesn't
lowest
have
ratings
no.
in NBA
Yeah.
history.
No, he
Every
does
time
not. He
every
doesn't
time
have the
LeBron
lowest
gets,
ratings in NBA history, nigga. There was a point in
Google
time,
it. Put
nigga.
money on
There
it.
was a point in time, nigga. The NBA was on tape delay. The fuck are you talking about?
these niggas are so dumb, Johnny. Like they don't
I know.
realize that every time LeBron gets knocked out of the playoffs, the ratings go down tremendously because niggas want to
Exactly.
watch LeBron play in the playoffs. They ain't
Like,
trying to
Yeah.
watch
what
Shea
are you
Gilgeous-Alexander.
talking about? Like, these niggas don't watch basketball. They're not basketball fans. This nigga just admitted that he only watches on his
Exactly.
Fire Stick, but he doesn't spend time watching his Fire Stick.
Yo, how old are you, bro?
Yeah.
No, I kicked him off because I'm
Oh,
done. Like, we had enough fun. Again, the show was going well.
Yeah.
These niggas just try to find anything to have an argument. They're not basketball fans, nigga. Like, they just want to have the GOAT debate every day, and they can't prove that Jordan's the GOAT.
I'm still curious to how old he was. I wanted to see if he even watched the Michael Jordan.
I don't
Yeah.
even matter how old he was. It doesn't matter. His
Yeah.
brain is still 5.
But still, that's like I always love to know what I wanted to ask him. What makes him think Jordan's the GOAT if you never watched him play a game? In your
Yeah,
life?
you're backstage, nigga. I put you backstage. Where you thought you was gonna be? He says he's 35.
Said he's 35.
So he's never
35.
watched Michael Jordan play a game in his
No,
life.
he did. He watched him as a kid. That's what it means.
He
He
As a
never. He
kid.
doesn't watch basketball. The nigga never watched basketball. He watch highlights. He admit I watch highlights. Nigga say he waits till he gets to NBA TV and watch
How
highlights.
long? Like how long ago was it when he was ever in the finals in '98? Right? He's 35
Yeah.
years old.
He was 8.
Never watched him play. He didn't. He was too
No,
little.
David, even if you watch him play as a kid, he still didn't watch him play. Like, he only watched
Nigga
highlights.
watch highlights.
He never watched him play. How
The
do you know
highlights
he's
I've
the
seen
GOAT
of
if you
Jordan,
never watched him play?
the highlights I've seen of
Zesty.
Jordan has been a million times more impressive than watching live basketball games of LeBron James, and that's the truth.
So you go off of highlights.
That's
You okay?
the
Yeah,
truth,
yeah.
brother.
You're just dumb. Yeah, you're dumb.
So
That's
you
the
didn't
truth.
think it was impressive when LeBron scored 25 straight points in
No,
a crucial
no.
game
To be honest,
against
I'm a
against
Kobe.
Detroit?
It's
I'm a Kobe.
sad.
I'm a
It's
Kobe fan.
sad.
Not
It's
you. I'm a Kobe
sad.
fan. And
It
when
is
you put
sad,
Kobe
bro.
up against LeBron, LeBron's not even better than Kobe. LeBron's not even
LeBron has beaten
better than
Kobe's
Kobe.
ass most of the time when they
Thank
played
you.
one on
He's
one.
16 and 6 against him.
What you talking
16 and
about, bro?
6.
When
What
LeBron
you
was
mean? What
getting his
happened?
ass busted by
What
the
you mean? What
Boston
happened to Houston
Celtics
tonight? What
and
did
getting
y'all
his ass
expect?
busted
What
by
did
the
y'all?
Orlando Magic.
What did y'all expect was gonna happen in Houston, man? I told y'all Kevin Durant is a great basketball player, but as far as the way today's NBA is going, it was not gonna work in Houston. I don't see it working in Houston.
Nah, he's not a leader, bro.
Exactly, he's not. He's not.
Yeah.
He's gonna go out there and do his thing. And now the offense has to be catered to him, so he can get his 20 shots per game. Everybody has to cater around him. They had such a free-flowing offense last year, which allows them to be better on the defensive side. They're not as good as they was defensively they were last year. They, I mean, they're just not it. Oh,
If
that's
they could have
another
kept
thing I had to
Dylan
go
Brooks,
find out,
it
too.
probably would have been better because Dylan Brooks would have been the leader.
That's another thing I gotta go find out too. Let me go look this up. How many fucking block shots does Kevin Durant have for his fucking NBA career?
Not that many for a 7-footer.
Yeah.
They said that somebody was saying he has more blocks than LeBron James, which I highly doubt.
I doubt that. LeBron's been playing way longer than him and gets
No, I
more
will say this
blocks.
though, David. He played only 4 years longer than KD. I think he averages like
he
0.3 less.
Kevin Durant had like 2 good years of when he played solid defense, and that's when he was with Golden State.
Kevin Durant.
I wouldn't say.
Kevin Durant does have 1,280 blocks for his career. I think that is more than LeBron, to be honest with you.
Yeah. LeBron, I think LeBron averages like just under a block per game for his career.
Yeah, isn't it 0.7 for his career?
0.8, I think.
0.7.
Nah, I think it dropped down to 0.7.
He has 100 more blocks than LeBron James for his career.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Kevin Durant's a better blocker than LeBron James. Shout out to
shot
Kevin
blocker,
Durant.
Yeah.
Yeah, shot
blocker.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, baby.
So they were saying LeBron James was not the best shot blocker in his position. That's why he doesn't play the defense. I'm like what does that mean?
Exactly.
Like he
doesn't
could,
make no sense, bro.
I guess Dwayne Wade. I guess Michael Jordan's not as.
So they miss.
I guess Michael Jordan.
A blocker,
Dwayne
not
Wade.
good defender, because Dwayne Wade is the greatest blocker in his position. Exactly.
They don't want to talk about that
idiots,
though.
Bro.
I know.
Fucking idiots, bro. They're fucking idiots, bro. They're really dumb, bro. They're really dumb. Fan.
The only reason why LeBron doesn't have more MVPs than Jordan is because the media doesn't want him to have more MVPs than Jordan.
Jordan got a sympathetic MVP in '98 because they knew he was retiring. They wouldn't have gave it to him in '98 if for that. They probably would have still gave it to Carmelo. They gave it to him because they knew he was retiring. It was like, fuck it, we'll let you leave with an MVP to end your career. Fuck it. Yeah. If you don't win a championship, it is what it is. But at least you have an MVP.
Yeah, Carmelo.
It's a sympathetic one.
Yeah, Malone deserved that one.
Yeah, Carmelo was a bad man.
On and off the court.
That was early in his life. He got better. Who hasn't made mistakes?
Yeah, but I think Zesty Jeffries are on the spectrum, man. When you're on the spectrum, the short bus. Yeah, when you're on the short bus, I think it's you got to feel sympathetic because they don't know any better, right? They got the mind of 5-year-old children.
That shit was hilarious. He's talking about his popularity.
Yeah, for popularity. Yeah, and finals
Jimmy
ratings.
Butler, which I think again, these guys are known for missing games, man. Jimmy Butler, Anthony Davis. Like, what did y'all expect? Kawhi Leonard, Joel Embiid. These are just guys who are just known to they get knick-knack injuries and they just get hurt. Like, I mean, what is
it's all Kuminga's fault. It's all Kuminga's fault when it comes to Joel Embiid, bro. Like, he was having that great season the other year. What was that? 2023. He was playing out of his fucking mind, and then Kuminga jumps on his knee and fucking tears his meniscus. I wanted to see him. I think he was going to average like 37 for the season that year, bro. He was balling out.
Yeah, my son is still up. This little nigga is crazy. And watch him be up at 8 o'clock in the morning talking about cereal. My son is crazy, son. He sleeps. He sleeps from 8 o'clock. He wakes up at 8 o'clock. It don't matter what time he go to sleep. He wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
At least it's consistent with waking up.
Yep.
And he don't take naps. This kid never took naps. He never took naps. He took naps as a baby, but after that, and since he started crawling, never took naps ever again. It was just he sleeps for either 10 to 12 hours, and that's it. But he's up right now playing his he be playing on his YouTube. He has YouTube and Roblox.
Point center over here. Jokic point center, bringing it up court.
Yeah.
It's so weird seeing a guy his size do that.
I know. It's impressive, man. Just the evolution of the game, you know, David.
Yeah, it's the evolution of him. Like, nobody's doing it like him.
Yeah.
He's a point center. Like, if he was really good on defense, I would say he's the best player in the league. But his rim protection's shit.
So who would you say is the best player in the league, David? Is it SGA or Giannis?
Jay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Shea, yeah.
I don't know why people be hating on Joker's defense, bro.
His shot blocking is atrocious. I seen him give up a game-winning layup.
No, I mean, yeah, he's not a shot blocker. That I give to you. He's definitely not a shot blocker. He's a good contestant though, but he protects the paint better than anybody in the NBA. He's one of the best paint protectors. He don't let nobody go into the paint and do whatever they want to do. Like he basically.
I saw him give up a game. I saw him giving up a game-winning layup. He went for the rebound instead of trying to get the block.
Yeah, but no, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. He didn't allow the guy to get into the paint. He just couldn't protect the paint. I mean, the rim. Like you got to show me the play. You can't say it. You got to show me the play. If you show it to me, we can talk about it. But until then, I'm gonna tell you.
It was last.
Did he allow the guy? Did he allow the guy to get to the basket? No.
Yeah, the guy went by him. He got by. They were doubling up, right? And then he went by his man, and then he beat Joker. Joker didn't even go to contest. He went to grab the rebound. He was like, "Oh, I hope he misses."
Now it
was against Portland. It was against Portland last year.
Yeah, you got to show me that play. Because I got to tell people all the time, I don't see people targeting Joker. Because look, Joker plays drop coverage.
No, they didn't target him. They did not.
No, I'm just saying. That's all he does. All he does is play drop coverage. He don't do nothing. That's all he does. He plays drop coverage. That's why when Lamont say drop coverage is not good, all Joker does is play drop coverage. Joker does not play 20 feet away from the rim. He don't care to. He ain't trying to. Because he knows he's a liability way out there. But what you're not going to do is drive into the paint on him. Because he's going to be standing right there. He cuts off driving lanes. He cuts off driving lanes and passing lanes. That's what he does best.
Yeah, he's good at anticipating like passing lanes. He does the.
Oh, he does that great
defense. He does the Allen Iverson defense.
Yeah, he plays. That's why Lamont said he plays bad defense because he gets a lot of steals. But at the end of the day, like I said, when I watch Joker play and I watch people play against Joker, and I've been watching it since he played against my Heat because that's when I really started paying attention to Denver. After they played us in the finals, and obviously playing against the Lakers, bro, nobody targets him. He plays drop. He protects the paint. He protects the driving lane. And at the end of the day, if you take a mid-range or a pull-up for a three, you can do that. That's on your ass. But he plays the passing lanes. You just like right now. I'm just looking at him right now. He just forced a turnover in the passing lanes.
He's a great defensive rebounder. He's good weak side help. He's good in the passing lines.
And he can test shots even though he know he's not gonna block it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen him so many times. I've watched clips of him just dudes laying it up on him all day, bro. I've seen this. Maybe he's gotten better.
Watch it together.
Maybe he's gotten better.
He's anchored top 10 defenses. Anchored top 10 defenses.
I've watched him play. I've seen him give up plenty of layups. Plenty of like mid-range jumpers in his face.
To be fair, David, that's like every player in the NBA. Every player in the NBA has moments where
he'll give you the mid-range jumper. Go ahead, take that. David, the point is give you that jumper. I give you that. But you're not going to come into the paint and get a high contested shot. You're going to dribble into the paint and dribble out. Not on a consistent basis. Yeah, it happens. I've seen Shaq get dunked on. I've seen Rudy Gobert get dunked on. I've seen plenty of players
on Shaq but fucking Coleman because otherwise Shaq would foul the shit out of him.
I've seen people score on Shaq and go by Shaq and score on Shaq in the paint. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, Shaq protects the paint. Shaq's not a great shot blocker, but he protects the paint. Shaq don't let nobody come into the paint. Yeah, he had a couple of years where he was good. He had a couple of years where he was good, but he wasn't one of them. He wasn't that. He has no block titles.
He wasn't blocking. Yeah, he wasn't blocking for a game, but in his youth, when he wasn't made to bulk up, he was blocking like 3.5 a game in his first few seasons.
Yeah, I don't get like I said, a guy who blocks the ball 2 or 3 times a game is not that important compared to Mark Kessler blocks a bunch of shots per game, bro. It's like the point of defense is to take away what a team likes to do the most. And
I don't see when I watch him play, he's not taking away. His rim protection is his most sorriest thing that he does.
You have to be able to get to the rim.
They do get to the rim on him.
They don't against him. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't. Teams do not attack Denver and then destroy them in the paint. They don't. Teams don't do that. That's what I be trying to explain to people. I don't know what y'all be watching. I don't see them dominate them in the paint. Like they do not dominate Denver in the paint.
Aaron Gordon also is one who does protect the paint. It's not like Joker does it by himself. You got Aaron Gordon there.
I get you, but Aaron Gordon is not a great rim protector neither. He's just a strong defender because he's smart. Because again, he has Joker. Joker funnels him right to Aaron Gordon. That's where you finna go, right to Aaron Gordon. I'm a funnel you to Bruce Brown. I'm a funnel you to this guy. He's not like Anthony Davis, who sits there and wait for you to go up to block your shot and lets you do it. I seen Anthony Davis get scored on all the time trying to block shots because all he could do is block a shot. But ain't nobody afraid of Anthony Davis. We're going right at Anthony Davis. I'm going right at him because the best he can do is block my shot once or two at times. But I'm gonna get him more than he's gonna get me. That's what I'm trying to explain to people.
I don't like that motherfucker Joker, but he does have a lot of cerebral defense. It's not very athletic. So he's not going to be trying to keep up with a man or block his shots like that. But his IQ is able, like Johnny said, to funnel it to another defender or make it so they are not having enough space to create while they're in the paint.
Exactly.
So
that's
all. He can at least do that.
I'm talking about GOAT debate stuff. Hey, Johnny. Like,
he said,
I don't think
that's why somebody said you talking like a zesty right now. Somebody said that in the comments.
I'm not talking like a zesty. I'm telling the truth. He's not a great rim protector. And
no, he's not. No, that I agree with you. He's not.
And that gives him a knock. I'm sorry.
No, I got you there. No, I get you. He's not a great rim protector at all. That I agree with you. He cannot protect the rim. If Joker is standing there at the rim and you get a chance to go at him full fledged, he's gonna either foul you or get dunked on. I agree with you. But like I said, he's so smart. He don't do it. He played drop just enough to let you get to either a mid-range pull-up or dribble out of the paint and find somebody else. He doesn't even let you make the pass. That's another thing. He doesn't let you make the pass. You're not gonna find a lob. You're not gonna get none of that on him. You see that shit don't work. You don't go that Jackson Hayes shit don't work against him.
His defense is not the best. So that gives him a knock.
It's the best for team defense. It's the best for team defense. That's what y'all feel to realize. Forget individual defense. It's best for team defense. He's good for team defense.
About but still, at the end of the day, we're talking about best players and best this. Like, you have to be very good at all aspects of the game to be the best in my eyes.
But your individualism has to be a part of a team concept and a team flow. If it's not, then it means nothing. That's why we try to explain to people.
He does all this stuff, right? He gets all these stats, he gets all this, but it doesn't equate to super winning. Like, they've never had a 60-win season. They've never done anything impressive. They've never done what OKC did last year.
Yeah, they just beat LeBron.
Games, and he's supposed to be the greatest player ever, but he can't even get 60 wins ever. And
well, he's not the greatest player ever. Who says that?
No, but that's what they're saying. I don't know how many times I hear people say, Joker's he's the greatest player. Oh, he had the best season ever.
That's the offensive player. That's that PC. Them people on PC. That you don't find that on Player's Choice. That's the PC.
No, I hear the most. I'm talking about like Johnny. Sports Center and fucking.
No one on PC really calls Jokic a GOAT. Like,
no, they're talking about right now.
They be glazing him on PC. They be glazing Joke on PC.
I mean, they be hate like real talk hates on
JT be on there. Mars. What's his name? The dude from Denver right there. Swiper. They be praising Joker.
I mean, Ox, but you gotta realize, Johnny, Ox, Real Talk, these guys be hating on Jokic. Even Mars developed to a bit of a Jokic hater. You know.
See,
Joker's the GOAT.
He's insanely good on offense. Like, he is the playmaker. He is the point guard center. I'm never gonna take that away from him.
I like to say
his defense is suspect. I'm sorry.
I think the two greatest offensive players of all time are Jokic and LeBron. I think that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, he's great on offense. He's a great playmaker, especially for a center.
Yeah.
Like, we've never seen a dude. The only person who's ever come close to doing this, and he only did it once, was Wilt. He only did it for one season, where he was just passing the ball everywhere.
I just saw Joker try to block somebody now. That went at the rim at him. I'm telling you, man, I be watching Joker games and I be like, yo, nobody be targeting Joker like they target Rudy Gobert. They be making Rudy Gobert come out and guard somebody 27 feet. And not to say because Rudy Gobert can't defend, it's because the strategy that these teams be having, they allow Rudy Gobert to be in that position, which is something that Anthony Davis never wanted to do. That's why Anthony Davis used to get mad all the time. But the problem with Anthony Davis is he doesn't do a good job protecting the paint. He only waits for you to go and meet him at the rim, which eventually, and more times than likely, is going to be a bad result for the defender. So, yeah, because you're not going to block every shot at the rim. So it's not like Anthony Davis out here averaging 4 or 5 blocks per game. He ain't fucking Wemby.
Yeah, that's like the old school NBA, and people still haven't learned. not to go at Wemby. Like, you might bump him, you might knock him a little off step, but he's so long and so tall that he can still get up even when you bump him some more. He did that to DeAndre Ayton in the last game. Like, DeAndre Ayton bumped him, he lost his balance, and he was still able to jump up and block his hook.
Yeah, man. But I'm actually gonna. I gotta get this little man to bed. My wife already went to sleep, so I gotta get this little man to bed. Let me end today's show with again what we were talking about. Because again, ladies and gentlemen, here in GOAT James Kingdom, we talk sports. We were talking about the cost of being a sports fan. I showed y'all what I spend as a sports fan. I have Wi-Fi, which is $100 a month. I pay for the NBA Premium League Pass, so that's $13 a month. I don't have ESPN, so I don't pay that $40. I have $10 for Peacock, and I have $10 for Prime. Peacock and Prime give me more than just watching sports, but that allows me to watch the NBA. Plus, because I only could watch my Heat on the Fire Stick, and sometimes I don't have access to my television, which is why I decided to sign up for the FanDuel package for my Heat games. So now I pay $20 for my Heat games. So to watch NBA games just for me, I spend legitimately $50 a month. Now, the funny thing is that the NFL package is $40 a month. So if you was an NFL fan and you wanted the ESPN, you would spend $230 a month on to watch all the games on all the platforms. But I don't have the NFL package and I don't have the ESPN package, so I spend $150 a month to watch my NBA sports. Now, I don't get a chance to watch any games on ESPN, which I really don't care anyways, because those games I can just wait for the highlights. But obviously, there's moments and times like the Lakers versus Spurs, because they do be having some of the primetime games and some of the good games on ESPN. So I do have my access to ESPN, but I'm not about to spend $40 a month to watch ESPN. But mind you, I do have Disney Plus, which I do spend about $25 a month, and I do believe it comes with not ESPN, but ESPN Plus. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's a bad price to spend for that. Like, I really don't. I really do think that it's a decent fee to be able to watch the games, especially if you're a fan of the sport. And that's the problem. Most of y'all are not fans of this sport. Y'all are just fans of Michael Jordan. Y'all fans of Kobe Bryant. You heard Ace Boogie come up here and tell you, I'm a Kobe Bryant fan. It's always the same people. The people that tell you the ratings are down, nobody's watching the league, they're Jordan fans or Kobe Bryant fans. They're not basketball fans. They're not NBA fans. They don't have a team to root for. They don't have a player to root for because Michael Jordan or Kobe's not in the league. Nobody in the league is playing like Michael Jordan or Kobe. So that even as close as SGA is to them, they don't like it. They don't like DeMar DeRozan. They don't like none of the guys who play like Kobe, Malik Monk. None of these guys. They don't like none of them. But they always want to talk about LeBron James, and that's their problem. And that's why we told y'all there's a TikTok takeover where Lamont and I go live every Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern on TikTok. Right on FYF Sports Debate channel, so page. So make sure you subscribe to that. Make sure you follow us on all other platforms. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, TikTok, and also right here on YouTube. This is all we do is talk the game of basketball. Then on Sunday afternoons, you got the Clutch Sports Hitmen, Brandon and Johnny, who go out here and talk the game of basketball. We completely shut down the internet with a Sunday afternoon show. We do the Lord's work. So join us on a Sunday afternoon, 12 noon Eastern, for the GOAT James Kingdom show. We'll have a great topic to talk about a lot of great things on Sunday afternoon. We'll figure something out. We'll have a great show. But I'm A. Johnny the Exposer. I take on everybody by myself. It's like I said, it's either you talk basketball or you get exposed. And if you want to get exposed, just show up on a Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can have fun talking the game of basketball with me or get exposed by me. But I'm going to leave y'all here with another song that we created here in GOAT James Kingdom. This one right here is called Get Out of the Game, because you Zesty Jeffries just need to get out of the GOAT debate. Realize LeBron's your GOAT, because all you do is talk about LeBron James. I want to thank David. I want to thank King Solomon Shy, New World, Ochi Takes, Ace Boogie, and all of you guys who's watching us right here, right now. Again, don't forget to subscribe and like to the GOAT James Kingdom platform on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and also right here on YouTube. Check out the GOAT James Kingdom membership, where you have exclusive access to great YouTube content and exclusive prizes and contests with GOAT James Kingdom members, not to mention watch exclusive games. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm A. Johnny Exposer. I'm going to get up out of here. It was a fun Friday night. Peace and blessings, and you have now been exposed by the Exposer.
Yeah, is this the Jeffries lurking in the shadows feeling low? Envious of LeBron fans, how they glow. Cause every time they brag, it cuts like a knife. But deep down inside, they know he's the goal to life. Fake accounts they create just to troll and defend. In this endless battle, when will it end? Zesty Jeffries wanna shout, but they can't say it loud. Fighting for their pride, hiding in the crowd. LeBron's records haunt them, driving them insane. They wanna love the king, but it brings them pain. They know LeBron's stats, the points, the assists, but they cling to Jordan, blowing up their fists. Crying in the comments, can't admit their plight. Wrestling demons in the dark, feeling the fight. Click and post on hate, but inside they feel the glee. Wishing they could celebrate like the fans by the sea. Jeffries wanna shout, but they can't say it loud. Fighting for their pride, hiding in the crowd. LeBron's records haunt them, driving them insane. They wanna love the king, but it brings them pain. In the end, they just want truth to reign. Admit that they love him and get out of this game. Yeah. Zesty Jeffries lurking in the shadows, feeling low. Envious of LeBron fans, how they glow. Cause every time they brag, it cuts like a knife. But deep down inside, they know he's the goal to life. Fake accounts they create just to troll and defend. In this endless battle, when will it end? Zesty Jeffries wanna shout, but they can't say it loud. Fighting for their pride, hiding in a crowd. LeBron's records on them, driving them insane. They wanna love the king, but it brings them pain. They know LeBron stats, the points, the assists, but they cling to Jordan, blowing up their fists. Crying in the comments, can't admit their plight. Wrestling demons in the dark, feeling the fight. Click and post on hate, but inside they feel the glee. Wishing they could celebrate like the fans by the sea. Jeffries wanna shout, but they can't say it loud. Fighting for their pride, hiding in a crowd. LeBron's records haunt them, driving them insane. They wanna love the king, but it brings them pain. In the end, they just want truth to reign. Admit that they love him and get out of this game.
Have you been exposed by the Exposer? Then you may be eligible for emotional damage compensation. Call 1-800-ZESTY now.